What's good? What's good? What's good, my peopleizations? What's good, my peopleizations? Smash the like button. TV, Vizar, Robbie. Usain 007, Vince Williams, Will Smith, Stephen Lamontes Hawkins, Vedrick Lackey, Jafari Caesar, Ketty Peace 504, Brothers UK, George Proctor, Big Texas Clayton Smith, Poke Sage, Dwayne Freeman, Donald Favors, Big Texas Clayton Smith, James, Usain 007, Robert Burgos, Boston Good, John Moore, Underground Asylum, Jelani Everin, Mentu Bar Hotep, number 3, TR, Mr. 67, Will Taggart, Leland Lynch, Boston Dad, Dago Rock, Wade May, Stan Swoosh, Brandon McCrae, Shamar Rasham Shalom, Jeremy Hauser, George Proctor. What's going on with y'all, man? Smash the like button. Top Rank said, Bob Arum all day. Dominic Horton, Big Zoe, Jeff Smith, Came So Smooth, Chantel Hill, PGH Big Dog, Dominic Horton, Mr. Cool Guy. What's going on? Dre Finest, Seth Chillers, Curtis Bridges, Simon Carr, Bobo, what's going on? Stephen Young, what's going on? I see they're not sending out the notifications, huh? John Moore, what's going on? D. Luckett, David McAfee, what's going on? Riser 92, Tiana Scott, peace of blessings, Queen. FSO, FSU, what's brother? You gotta change your name, man. I can't read that name. Can't even read that name, great brother. I tried. George Proctor, Meet You the Shredder, Gold, Wizzy F. Jordan, John Moore, what's going on? Yep. I'm just gonna call you Florida State. I'm gonna call you Florida State. How about that? FSU. Javier Carrillo, what's going on? Twiggy Twone, Omega Red, the SS family, See Me Grow, what's going on? Smash the like button, man. They're not sending out none of my notifications, huh? No notifications. It's Jay. What's going on? He said that works, good brother. Okay, good brother. Say less. Florida State, that's my favorite football team, so that's easy for me. Arthur Reed, Oakland man. Elijah Martinez, what's going on? Yeah, Tiana Scott. Make sure they smash that like button. Get the likes all the way up. Since they ain't sending out the notifications, Victor Griffith, John Moore, Jose Juarez, what's going on? Not having a good day at all, man. I'm not having a good day. At all, man. Having a long day, man. Mr. Mechanical, Demetrius Bright, Emmanuel H, my brother. What's going on with you, great brother? Yeah, they've been stopped doing that, man. They're not sending out the notifications. Me and my nephew trying to do the basketball channel is just being difficult. It's just being real difficult today. My motorcycle was supposed to be done. My man dragging his feet. Like, oh man, just a long day, man. But Jessica Bird, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing? Jelani Aaron, Henry King, what's going on? Rampage Jackson, what's going on? It's just been a long day today, man. I don't know, man. Just a long day. A long day. For real. Long day. Thomas Moreland, my brother, what's going on? Yeah, smash the like button. Robert Burgos, what's going on? One of those days, man. Rashawn James, AJ Johnson, what's going on? Yeah, I do. Emmanuel H, man. The long day, man. They supposed to send me a code for it, Emmanuel H, so we could get the other channel. They still ain't send me the code. Like it's just a long day. It's just a long day. And now look, they're not sending out the notifications. Man, you can't make this up, man. They ain't sent me my push button. They ain't sent me the code to start the new channel. My motorcycle's been in the shop for 3 months. 3 months. Streets Talk, Boxing, what's going on? Autocomplete LLC, Groundhouse Sports Nation, Retros for Life 79 Boxing, what's going on? King Vonnie 86, what's going on? Boxing and Barbecue, what's going on? Stephan Young, my brother in Super Chat, much appreciated for staying on the grind. No doubt, great brother. No doubt. Kenneth Buster Move, my brother. What's going on with you, great brother? Hey, we're going to link up, man. We're going to link up and work. Boxing MMA 365, what's going on? Nanya Radu L, what's going on? Is that my brother? Kate Harris, Rashawn James. Joey Horter, what's going on? MP Dub TF, Kenny, what's going on? Stan Swoosh, Slim Jim 345, 314, Kenny, what's going on? Tango 28, what's going on? Not Zay, Xavier Moses, Darren Jennings, what's going on? Carissa Shields, she put on, man. A lot of people, Tango 28, what's going on? Hey, Kenneth, man, we got to work, bro. We're going to work. P-Dog, what's going on? Ring Gamble IQ, what's going on? Autocomplete LLC, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Blue, what's popping? I'm putting my bread in the collection plate because I know you about to preach. Oh, for sure. I'm about to get into this, man. I'm just trying to find my mojo. P-Dog, what's going on? I'm just trying to find my mojo, man, because I'm now, you just my brother's keeper. What's going on? MD, Stucky Bridge, you saying 007. Yep, say less, Kenneth. Say less. Just trying to find my mojo, man. Robert Burgers, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that. Go on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Small thing to a giant like you, brother. Yeah, B1 family, what's going on? Carlos Barbosa, what's going on? Roberto Diaz, what's going on? Nvidia Kid, what's going on? Yeah, man. I'm just trying to get my mojo, man. Check Hook, what's going on? Simon Carr, Brandon Hill Sr., what's going on? Seen Quobly, MCB. Salute to South Africa. That's South Africa in the building. Salute to South Africa, man. Where is South Africa you at? I'm in Johannesburg. I'm going to look that up just to say I know somebody in Johannesburg. Check Hook, what's going on? Adrian Pittman, Mike G, Leandre Robinson, what's going on? That's a fact, Emmanuel H. That's a fact. Emmanuel H, you know what, man? You know what? Sometimes, man, I'm impatient. You know what I mean? Like, I'm waiting for my motorcycle. My man told me it's going to be ready tomorrow. Now he's telling me more days, sometime next week. Been there for 3 months. Been trying to start this basketball channel, man, for 3 weeks, and I can't get the code. It's just you know, and along with other things, the day just seemed long, man. Slick T, Mark Fralin, Boxer MMA 365, Wayman Davis, Just Joe King, Jill James, Khalil 98. What's going on? AZAP Sam, what's going on? Timothy Wood, what's going on? That's why I started so late, man. True Blue 45, what's going on? Lou Kang, what's going on? I want to get everything rolling, man. Time is something we don't have. The Fans Corner, what's going on? That's just my belief. We don't have time. Time is against us. You know what I'm saying? So, and look, they're not sending out my notifications. Well, anyway, let's get into this, okay? So, Bob Arum, legendary promoter, top-ranked CEO and promoter of Salute Ring Gamble IQ, my brother, South Central LA in the building. Devin Blocker, my brother, Boxing Trap, what's going on? Yeah, I want the basketball channel to be up and running. I want to get my push button that I was supposed to have from YouTube. They ain't send me the code for that. Soul Eater 420, what's going on? They didn't send me the code for that. They didn't send me the code for the basketball channel. My bike been in the shop for 3 months. My man told me it's gonna be ready Saturday. Now he told me next week. Like it just I got an event that I planned, and now the same day as my event, they tell me my daughter's graduation is the same day as the event I have planned. Like it's just like there you go, 619 Cali Factor, Abdul Rahim, Leandre Robinson, Mir, Kyle Brown, Trice, what's going on? Where you been at, Trice? Eb, Olu Fade, what's going on, great brother? Soul Eater, peace of blessings to you, Queen. Dominic Horton, my brother in the super chat, dropping that. Go on your boy Blue in the super chat. What's good, Blue? Salute to you. I would love to see those sparring matches between Shakur and Bud. Your thoughts? Ken Broadwater, what's going on? I don't know if Terence Crawford has his foot on the gas. That's no slight to Shakur Stevenson. Y'all know I love Shakur Stevenson. Y'all know that I think Shakur Stevenson is the future. Kyle 845 is going on. I believe Shakur Stevenson is the future. I love Shakur Stevenson. I love what he brings to the table. I love his skill set. But I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that okay, Trice. Well, that's a great thing. That's a great thing, great brother. That's a great thing. But in sparring, I don't believe that Terence Crawford is full throttle. I think that, obviously Shakur Stevenson is going to be full throttle because he got a point to prove. I'm not so sure Terence Crawford is going to go full throttle. I think he's in teach mode when he's sparring Shakur Stevenson. J Star Life, what's going on? I like Gary Antoine Russell. I think he's the truth. So I don't know if Terence Crawford, if you could really gauge what's going on. I mean, obviously Terence Crawford could see the light in Shakur Stevenson. You understand? Kerry Howard, Dane Watson, what's going on? Obviously, he could see the light in Shakur Stevenson. But I don't believe that Terence Crawford is in there giving it everything he got. I think he's in teach mode when he's in there with Shakur Stevenson. Now, obviously, he ain't gonna let him show him up, but I think he's in teach mode. So I don't know how much you can judge, you can make of it. Wendell Auguste, what's going on? So, I mean, I would like to see how it looks, but then in the same token, I know in the back of my subconscious, I can't see Terence Crawford switching angles and giving him different looks. I think he's just teaching them. You know what I mean? Rashawn Pittman, what's going on? Bobo, what's going on? I mean, that's just my opinion. You know, Terence Crawford is very versatile. It's like Errol Spence sparring Shakur Stevenson right now. I mean, how much is Errol going to, you know, imagine Errol sparring Devin Haney, or like, is he going to put it on like he did with Floyd? No. Coach Rob, what's going on? I think Boots Ennis got next at welterweight. I think Boots Ennis got now. It's just a matter of opportunity. Fly High 8-9, what's going on? Coach Rob, what's going on? I think Boots Ennis got right now. It's just a matter of getting an opportunity. Lord Sweat Will, what's going on? So let's talk about what Bob Arum said regarding Terence Crawford and regarding Teofimo Lopez. And this is what I'm going to say. Terence Crawford, anybody on Terence Crawford team, anybody listening, it's time to go, bro. Sheldon Holmes, what's going on? It's time to go. Chua Coronado, Lord Sweat Real, what's going on? Chosen One, HMC3, what's going on? It's time to go, bro. It's been time. Mike G, brother in the super chat, much love to you, great brother. He said 10. I think you meant to put $10, but you put 5. You put 5 and then you typed in 10. I think you meant to. I don't know what you meant to do. I'm assuming. Mark Fralin, what's going on? But the fact that Bob Arum says, once again, he reiterates and doubles down and says that they could have made the Pacquiao fight and they chose not to. Hey, Terence Crawford, it's time to go. Davidson Henrique, what's going on? It's time to go. Bro, that made me cringe. When I heard it again, see, the first couple of times, 8 out of 7, B1, what's going on? Sheldon Holmes, what's going on? The first couple of times I heard it, I'm like, all right, you know, Bob is just, you know, it's the business. He's trying to, you know, whatever. Now, Terence Crawford, now it's not even cool. J Kicks 23-24, what's going on? It's not even cool. It's not even close to being cool. Milani, what's going on? It's not even cool now. Now it's like, Bob, what are we doing here? You understand? Like what are we doing here? Yeah, Francis Arcillion, what's going on? It's Jay. Exactly, man. Now it's like, bro, but it's time to go, bro. It's time to go, man. It's no way. When I heard that, I was in disbelief. It took me a second. Michael Boyd, what's going on? It took me a second to make the video because I was in disbelief. I'm like, nah, he couldn't have doubled down and said that. Okay, we understand that you don't believe that he's a big draw, but you continuously, now you just doing this publicly now. Come on, bro. Jay Cooley, what's going on? It's time to go. It's been time to go, man. And from Terence Crawford, I don't know if he have to give them another fight before he leaves. K. Marui, what's going on? No, Autocomplete LLC, it's before that. It's way before that. This is the same. He's talking in the same breath he was talking about him 2 years ago. 2.5, 3 years ago. Sheldon Holmes, what's going on? Emmanuel Pettigrew, what's going on? Henry King, what's going on? Road Money, what's going on? Now, but it's time to go, bro. If you don't have, I don't know if he has to give him another fight or it's just a time. Is it up in October or do you have to give him another fight? But I tell you what, it's time to go, man. Brian Upshaw, what's going on? It's time to go. It's no way I can see him resigning there. That is no way, man. Moses King, what's going on? Maybe he owes them a fight. I don't know. I don't know how it works. But it's time to go. It's time to go, bro. You just said we just, and then he said, well, the numbers we did for Terence Crawford, Manny Pacquiao, we're gonna lose money. So who's that on? CB Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell in the building. So who's it on? Rat City Woodwork. What's going on? So essentially, I can read between the lines. You said that it's good business on the part of PBC and Al Heyman to get the Errol Spence fight because they did their numbers and they figured that they're gonna make money. Moped Mosley, what's going on? You understand? Chosen One, what's going on? Hamilton Steel, what's going on? He said they did their numbers and it works out where they're going to earn money. So what's the difference? Because Manny Pacquiao is the common denominator, right? So the difference is their fight is Errol Spence and your fight is Terence Crawford. So you just told us again that you don't believe he can sell. You don't think that Terence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao can do the same thing that Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao can do. Andy Lattimore, what's going on? What Guan reaction? What's going on? You understand what I'm saying? You just told us that. Come on, man. Corey Allen, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Yeah, it's definitely time for Bud to get out of there. Arum isn't hiding it anymore. No, he's not. And another thing is what he did with Teofimo Lopez. Did y'all hear that? When he said that, I was like, huh? Steve Queen knows what's going on. I was like, did he just say that? See, the difference is Teofimo Lopez, he ain't gonna sit on this. He ain't gonna sit back. When Teofimo Lopez gets wind of that, he's not gonna sit back and just let that ride. Abdul Anwar, what's going on? Teofimo Lopez Sr. and Teofimo Lopez Jr., once they get a hold of that, Heavy Batters Entertainment, what's going on? Appreciate you, great brother. Tay Brown, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing? Once Teofimo Lopez here's what he said, him and Senior, they're gonna be looking to buy their way out of their contract ASAP. Jerome Hunter, what's going on? And shout out to Sean. But Sean said, well, Teofimo Lopez, first Bob was talking about Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney. He was asked about it. Gladys Rogers, what's going on? He was asked about it, right? And he says, yeah, we're gonna look to make Teofimo Lopez fight, but not with Devin Haney. The problem with Devin Haney is it's Bob Arum, essentially. It's Eddie Hearn, essentially is what he said, because he said, Eddie Hearn, we could come up with a deal. Shy Focus, Groundhog Sports Nation, what's going on? Essentially what he said is we could come up with a deal and then Eddie Hearn could come in. He could come in on the deal 30 days later, and we don't want to deal with that. We don't want to deal with him. Now, we already know what's the issue because the Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua negotiations, then the Teofimo Lopez, the fact that Eddie Hearn, he bid on that fight. Bob Arum didn't like that. So he's letting it be known. See, y'all got to learn to read between the lines. So, and then we said, well, Sean from Fight Hype, he said, well, Teofimo Lopez, he wants to fight with Devin Haney. He said, I don't care what Teofimo Lopez wants. He's under contract with us. Huh? Huh? I was like, Scooby-Doo. And I was taken back like Scooby-Doo. I was like, Did he just say I don't care what Teofimo Lopez wants? Huh? Jay Lynn, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? I was like, did he realize he just said that publicly? Peace be free. NBA D Nights, what's going on? I was like, did Bob just realize he said that publicly? Brian, New York, what's going on? My brother Emmanuel H in the super chat. He said, salute people's Blue. What did the five fingers say to the face? Smack David Chappelle voice. Bob must be Bishop Don Juan and in disguise the way he treating him. Yeah. Abdul Anwar, what's going on? Zoinks. Boom. Vince Williams, what's going on? Trice, no, he not. No, he not. He said, Bobby, see now. No, he ain't. No, he knows exactly what he's doing. D. Blair LaFleur, what's going on? David the Real Thomas, what's going on? Rome Far Rock, Alfonso Corsi, what's going on? No, Bob knows exactly what he's saying and doing. Please believe that. Don't believe that for a second. He answers very well and very fluidly. A Wavy 09, what's going on? He answers very well and very fluidly. Johnny Q, what's going on, great brother? Smash the like button, people. They ain't trying to send the notifications on. Corey Little, my brother in the super chat, he said, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, salute Blue, much respect. I will support Crawford till the day I go big red. I hope Crawford finds a decent promoter or promoters himself, and we can get these fighters that need to happen. I respect the hustle. Appreciate you, great brother. Hey, man, it's time, bro. This ain't even, I was like, nah. Steven Taylor, what's going on? Now, y'all know Stacey McIntosh, what's going on? Mexican Food Shakur, Damon Beverly, Paul Ruffin, what's going on? Slick Sophistication, what's going on? Grail Sobelli, what's going on? Now, you just remind me that Sobe water, I used to drink that all the time. Damon Beverly, what's going on? Mark Fralin, what's going on? Mark Hauser, Jeremy Hauser, what's going on? Azap Sam, what's going on? John Kramer, what's going on? So now listen to this, right? Initially, remember, I always said this was Bud, he should have never re-signed there. You know what I mean? NASCAR, what's going on? Ruthless Boxing, what's going on? Big Brother in Life, what's going on? Right? Brian Barron, what's going on? So now get this. Y'all know I always said that Terence Crawford, this was on Terence Crawford for allowing this. But now it gets to a point. It gets to a point that now you're just going too far. Phil J 508, what's going on? Yeah, he shouldn't have resigned. Dominic Washington, what's going on? My brother, Money Brown TV in the building. What's good with your money? Go subscribe to my brother, Money Brown TV. Money, when you come in, drop the link. You ain't got to wait for me to say drop the link. Drop it immediately. Jaquavius Moore, what's going on, great brother? Phil J 508, Shelton, what's going on? You ain't got to wait for me to say drop it. As soon as you come in, drop it. Marcus O, what's going on? Just let the people know to come subscribe to the channel. You understand what I'm saying? Jonathan 97, what's going on? Kerry Howard, what's going on? So now listen to this. Y'all know I always said that, but now it's too far. It's too much. It's too much. No, what's going on? Come on, man. Kerry Howard, what's going on? Now it's too much, man. You can't treat your boxers like this. You can't do it. Because see, even though I said that it was on Terence Crawford, but it's his loyalty. He's been loyal to Bob. He's been loyal to Top Rank, man. You can't give him one fight that he's been looking for, even if you took a loss. I mean, this dude has been loyal to Top Rank all this time, man. Even if you took a loss, you can't appease this man and give him the fight he's been looking for his legacy, and he's aging. Come on, man. Abdul Anwar, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, no coincidence Bob was promoting Loma as the next Ali, and then he went hard with Tyson Fury, but yet he's giving Bud and Teofimo a hard time too. Two of the top fighters in the game. Make that make sense. But Abdul Anwar, and check this out though, Abdul Anwar, let's not forget, he was saying publicly that Lomachenko was the best fighter since Muhammad Ali. Don't forget, he was saying Terence Crawford was just as good as Floyd Mayweather, right? He wasn't promoting Teofimo Lomachenko like that. No, it's Lomachenko's team and his manager. They like, listen, we're gonna do this, this, and this. That's what happened there. That's what happened there. Remember, in between Lomachenko fight, there's no promotion for Lomachenko. There's no constant promotion for Vasyl Lomachenko. There's none of that. There's no constant promotion for Vasyl Lomachenko. It's just Lomachenko. What's his name? Ugas. I forget his name, but that dude promotes Lomachenko. No, see, Bob don't see. Let me tell y'all something. Bob, we assume that Bob sees it one certain kind of way, right? But no. Bob sees green. You understand? He know. Y'all forget. Lomachenko has never been on pay-per-view. Y'all ain't hear me. Vasyl Lomachenko has never been on pay-per-view. Was that fight with him and Guillermo Rigondeaux on pay-per-view? I don't believe so. Jerry Cash, brother in the super chat, dropping that quarter of $100 on your boy Blue in the super chat. Can't understand why Bud is loyal to someone who's not being loyal to him. Clarissa shows you won. Carissa shoes, you won, but don't sacrifice your accomplishments. Boxing, your A+ MMA C fighter. This is a fact. No, Carissa, she know where her bread is buttered. She know where her bread is buttered. Don't think she don't. She know where her bread is buttered. Star City J, Big George A50. What's going on? But the fact that she is even daring to be great in a whole nother discipline speaks volumes. Carissa Shields is special. My brother L Dub Boxing in the building. Go subscribe to my brother L Dub Boxing. He already see. That's what I'm talking about. Just drop the link when y'all come in, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. You ain't got to ask Blue. You ain't got to ask Blue. We family. Coach D, my brother in the super chat, he said, Blue Blood, what's good? Facts. Yeah, you know what it is, right? And see, like I said, Jersey Cash, my brother Jersey Cash in the super chat dropping that quarter of $100. So you know what it is, Jersey Cash? Some dudes is loyal, like me. You know what I'm saying? Egas Clemus. That's what it is. Egas Clemus. Terry Smooth Jr., my brother, what's going on? See, Loma, Loma was ranked number 1, but not by Bob Arum. Benjamin Harrington, Chad Quinn Jr., what's going on? Derek Thomas, what's going on? He was ranked number 1, but not by Bob Arum. He was ranked number 1 by the powers that be, not by Bob Arum. Right? Bob Arum says the same thing. Oh, Terence Crawford he's Floyd Mayweather all over, but he's more versatile than Floyd Mayweather. And he hits harder. That's what Bob said about Terence Crawford. Right? He told the world Vasyl Lomachenko is just as good or better than Muhammad Ali. Like, this is nothing new. Lomachenko's never been on pay-per-view. Never. What fight has Lomachenko been on pay-per-view with? Ghetto Cooking Show, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Bob Arum says, ain't easy. LOL. Salute, Blue. Yeah. No, for him it is. Vi Swift, what's going on? Big Texas Clayton Smith, King Jr., what's going on? Nard Feeder Cole, what's going on? Jermaine Jubilee, what's going on? Deontay Mosley, what's going on? So what was I saying? Big Nick 32, what's going on? Has he ever been on pay-per-view? Loma was on pay-per-view in the UK versus Campbell, if you want to be technical. Yeah, but that was there. Everything in the UK is on pay-per-view, L-Dub. So, but they ain't never, see, that's what I'm saying. So he never officially was on pay-per-view. He never officially was on pay-per-view. See what I'm saying? Steven Taylor, my brother. That's what I'm saying. He promoted Lomachenko as the best fighter since Muhammad Ali, but he never put him on pay-per-view. Now let that sink in. Steven Taylor, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said, coming through, salute the grind. Blue, you really don't sleep. My brother, keep bringing the heat. Hashtag bomb squad. Hashtag man down. For sure. I can't, bro, because I feel like I'm slighting y'all. Man, Abel Roblero, what's going on? Man, it's hard for me to sleep now. Brent Fox, what's going on? It is. My wife don't like it no more. She like, man, listen, you got to be around. It's man, when I lay down, man, my wheels be churning, man. I feel like when I'm sleeping, I'm shortchanging y'all, man, to be honest. That's real. Gene Clement, what's going on? That's a fact. I'll be sleeping. I'll be like, man, did I give everything? Did I look at everything? Did I get every information? Did I get every information somebody sent me? Wendell Thomas, what's going on? Renee Bashion, my brother Renee. Go subscribe to my brother Renee Bashion. Renee, drop the link. That's how I'll be feeling, man. And it keeps me awake. And then I'm a light sleeper, man. My wife move in the bed, eyes is like this. Light bulbs. My ding. Jalen, why you put me on the couch? You see what I'm saying? Unbelievable. You see what I'm saying? She told me you'd have been on the couch. Why I gotta be on the couch? Why I gotta be on the couch? Corey Little, my brother, back in the Super Chat, dropping a half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Absolutely. He has no one else to blame but himself and his team. Bud needs to separate himself from what is that? It's all about money. I'm biased, but he could beat Pac, Spence. The fight is Porter. Yeah, all these fights. Look what he said. John Lindsay, what's going on? He said, Corey Little, remember what he said? Sean Porter is a big fight for Terence Crawford. But who's going to pay for it? Bob. Come on now, Bob. Come on, Bob. You can't pay for the Sean Porter fight. You can't pay for Errol Spence fight. You can't pay for who else are we talking about? Keith Thurman. You can't pay for Pacquiao. Like, so why you got him? Because you're not even Joe Brown. What's going on? You're not even using him to. You're not even looking to make money off him. So why you got him now? Chris, Brett Fox, Clark Boxing. What's going on? So what are you holding on for him? You should just cut him loose. The Boxing Plug, my brother in Super Chat. Salute, Blue. Is Shakur Stevenson fighting tonight? If so, are you calling or watching the fight? He's fighting tomorrow night, great brother. And I'm going to just do post-fight. Mark Fralin, what's going on? Why are you holding on to him? You're not going to pay for him to fight Sean Porter. You're not going to pay for him to fight Errol Spence. You're not going to pay for him to fight Manny Pacquiao. You're not going to pay for him to fight Keith Thurman. You're not going to pay for him to fight Danny Garcia. So why are you holding him now? Now what are we doing? Yeah, Curtis Bridges, man. And that's man, it sucks, man. Ryan Jefferson, what's going on? Paul Counterboxing, what's going on? My brother Paul Ruffin in Super Chat dropping that. Dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Had to show love with the dub. Keep cooking, no doubt, great brother. Amanda Serrano fight tonight. Yes, she does. Pats Nation, what's going on? Yeah, Brian Elridge. Yep. Bumpy Thompson, Ryan Jefferson, Donald Favors, what's going on? Yep. Yes, she does. Hey, what channel is she fighting on, Amanda Serrano, L-Dub? Man, that's why I started late, Ben, because So much going on, man. But what channel she fight on? Donald Faves, my brother. What's going on? That's what I'm saying. Who you gonna pay for? Huh? Come on, Bob. Smash that like button, man. We got 640 people. Let's get 640 likes. They're not sending out the notifications, so let's work. Mr. Moet, what's going on? Let me send my wife a frisky message. So, UFC Fight Pass. I will try to get a link if I don't have it. Okay. Shatiko Smith, Keith James, what's going on? Michael Knight, Von Dollar, what's going on? Dre Finest, my brother in Super Chat. True Blue always come through. You dig? You dig. Stay up. Salute to my great brother. Oh, Jay Lynn caught that, huh? That guy George, Abdul Anwar, what's going on? Yeah, dentist T, you already know. Every now and then you gotta do that. Jalen, so you telling your age? Sure did, right? Jackie Winfrey, peace and blessings, queen. Sure did. Sure did. Azap Sam, my brother in the super chat. He said, Team Crawford said recently the writing is on the wall. I hope they negotiate all the fights Bob is saying no to once they leave top rank. Oh, they will. Charlie J, what's going on? They will. Hey, smash the like button, man. You see, they're not sending out none of the notifications. Get it all the way up, man. 640 people, and it's stuck at 640. So get the likes all the way up, my peopleizations. Let's get it up. Raymond Davis, what's going on? So, yeah, so, and then he says, when he said that with Teofimo Lopez, I'm like, huh? Man. When he said that about Teofimo Lopez, facts, Jalen. She said, I'm telling my age because I knew what you meant. Yep. Sham Allah, peace of blessings. El Padrino, what's going on? That dude, Jay Crash, my brother in Super Chat. Once Bob and Oscar leave boxing, it will be a good day for fighters in boxing. Hoping Bud escapes his contract. Who you got for Manny Errol? I got Errol Spence winning. I think Errol Spence is going to outbox him. He's going to be physical. I think this is going to be, at this stage of Manny's career, it's going to be the toughest challenge Manny's faced. Because I think that Father Time is already tapping him on the shoulder and he don't realize it. Richard Rolden, what's going on? He said, can very you brave Lopez go best you Crawford? Hey, great brother, Richard Rolden. I'm not trying to, don't take this wrong, but I can't read anything you're saying, great brother. It's all chopped up. You said, can very you brave Lopez go best to you Crawford? Might be September or October. Did you use voice? Did you use in voice text? Because that's how it looks. Noble Royalty, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute Blue in chat. It's not Bob Arum. It's Bob the Preventer. Yeah, facts. The real Rick Rob, my brother, play his ball. What's going on? Yeah, no, he must use you know how you use the voice texting? And Adrian Vet said YouTube not sending a notification and deleting the likes. Amazing, man. Amazing, man. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up, man. Yeah, Daniel Staley, my brother in the super chat, dropping that quarter of a hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. He says, salute Blue Blood, hashtag Bomb Squad, hashtag Spence, hashtag Boots Ennis. Yep. Jackie Winfrey said he always called me queen. Oh, you're a king? Pardon me. Pardon me. I stand corrected, king. Pardon me. Pardon me. And you let me keep doing it, Jackie? Come on, man. Now, why you let me keep doing it, man? Duke, what's going on? Samai Beverly, what's going on? Hey, group, good brother, why you keep letting me do it, man? You should have corrected me a long time ago. You should have corrected me a long time ago. You should have said, hey, Blue, listen here, man. Next time you call me queen, man, you'll have to send me your address. That's what you should have said. No, what's going on? You should say, hey, Blue, listen here, man. Check this out. The next time you call me queen, bro, you're going to need to send me your address. You know what I mean? You do? Man, I stand corrected, bro. I stand corrected. Cadillac Kirkland, what's going on? I stand corrected, man. They said they delete the likes after the third time it sticks. Wow. Amazing. Yeah, that's what you should have did. Hey, Blue, listen, man. Hey, check this out. I know we talking about Terence Crawford, but if you call me queen one more time, I'm gonna need your address, great brother. And I would have got the message. You know what I mean? Renee said, I think Jackie always tell you that, and I keep doing it. Unbelievable. Wow. Ahmed Hunt, my brother in Super Chat. Did you check out EJ saying he fight Jamel? Nah, you know what? I meant to do it, great brother, and I forgot. I'm not even gonna hold you. I forgot. Salute to my brother Ahmed Hunt in the Super Chat. Not even gonna hold you. That's even more reason, Jackie, you should have been like, bro, how many times we gonna do this dance? That's even more the reason you should have told me. Dwayne Jones, what's going on? Hey, Blue, how many times we gonna do this dance, great brother? Now, I ain't gonna tell you again, because my office hours is from 9 to 5. That guy, George, my brother in the Super Chat, much love to you, great brother. J Star Life, what's going on? Daniel Stan, Manuel Hernandez, what's going on? Roll Money, what's going on? Heartless Production, what's going on? Say, Blue, my office hours are from 9 to 5. Deontay Mosley, right? My office hours are from 9 to 5. Smash the like button, my peopleizations. Let's get the likes to 1K. Although they're not trying to let the likes stick, let's make them stick. Get the likes to 1K. Smash the like button. Yeah. Renee said Jackie be like, I'm going to see you, Blue. Yeah. He's just going to put the pointing fingers next time. Our Era Productions. What's going on, great brother? Ricardo Melrose. What's going on? My office hours are from 9 to 5. My brother said, why the sports world not talking about Carissa Shields? They are. But you know what they're trying to do? They're trying to downplay it. You know what I mean? They're trying to downplay it. I had one of the great brothers in my inbox saying that it was fake. I'm like, come on, man. Come on. We're not going to do that. Crazy Players 1. What's going on? That's what we're not going to do. That's what we're not going to do. We're not going to act like, no, we're not going to take no credit away from them. Junkyard 1, what's going on? Because I'm already seeing people saying, oh, what's her name? Brittany Elkin, NBA Film. My brother, what's going on? Inbox me on Instagram, great brother. Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Inbox me, let me know when you send it so I can check for it. Terence Gayton, what's going on? So, He said, no need to big red you blue. And you got to fix your head. My office hours. Larry Lawson, 83, roll money. What's going on? He said, no need to big red you blue. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So yeah, so I got people, my brothers in my inbox, right? Our Era Production say he sent me something. Okay, I'm gonna check right now. Dennis James TV, what's going on? So the brother's already saying like it's staged. Oh, the armbar wasn't real. Amber D. Annie. Peace and blessings, Queen. I'm seeing people already saying the armbar, she could have armbarred her. She didn't really want to do it. Then I'm seeing people saying that she could have she could have, she was doing the grounded pound. She pulled up on her. I'm like, no, we're not gonna do that. Lou memorabilia, what's going on? I'm like, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna take no credit away from the queen. No, sir. That's what we're not gonna do. We're gonna give her all the roses. Absolutely not. Velvision Inc. Okay, got you, great brother. So I'm like, nah, that's what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna take nothing from her. I don't have nothing, great brother. Great brother, send it again, cause I don't have nothing. Send it again, great brother, because I didn't get nothing. A17 Boston B, what's going on? Send it again, great brother, because I didn't get nothing. She was cool, calm, and collective. She let the fight come to her. When she first went down, you could see it in her eyes that she was like, uh-oh, she was thinking, here goes the moment of truth. You can see that when the first takedown, you can see it in her eyes. The moment of truth was like, uh-oh, what do I do? But she gathered herself and she was like, listen, you know what? What it's going to be is what it's going to be. And she just fought. She was blocking the kicks. She was checking the kicks. Like, come on. Now we want it. Oh, man, it wasn't real. You wanted her to lose. That's how I feel. If you saying, oh man, if you saying, oh, it was set up and the other lady took a dive and Burgess Meredith, what's going on? Then you wanted her to lose. Roland Markland, what's going on? 704 Joe, my brother, what's going on? She never got hurt, and now they saying, I'm seeing people, oh, I made this. What's going on? I'm seeing people saying, oh, she didn't get hurt because Brittany Elkin was pulling up. She wasn't asserting herself. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Self-realization, brother, in the super chat. Ugas is supposedly going to be the co-main event for Spence Pac. Is he? Against who? Shalom King Mark Poole. Against who? I heard that, but against who? God Almighty. 2K Slump 21. What's going on? Yeah, come on. We're not going to take nothing from the queen. Come on, man. That was a great moment. ESPN already saying, oh, look how amateur she looked, and she's amateur. Oh, look how amateur she looked. She's amateur. She's new to this. Ronald Haskins, what's going on? God's greatest, what's going on? God Almighty, what's going on? I'm listening to ESPN. And they like, oh, she's an amateur. You think? This is her first fight. Let her get used to it. Man, she couldn't even. What did she need to do? She needed to look like Amanda Nunes last night. Like, what did you expect? Galvatron, my brother, what's going on? Like, what did y'all expect? She needed to look like Amanda Nunes out there? Holly Holmes? Ronda Rousey? Like, come on, man. Give me a break. Give me a break. E-Dub, what's going on? Like, give me a break already. LV Slugger, my brother in the super chat. He said, salute to the GOAT. I don't watch MMA, but she had me tuned in. Great performance for first MMA fight. And she looked good in that MMA gear. Hashtag legendary. Facts, man. Come on. Brent Irwin, what's going on? She made mistakes because we got to give her time to get out of it. Joe Horter, what's going on? I don't want to say that. Fareed Hart, what's going on? I don't want to say that, but I will say they definitely have an agenda. Definitely. To who they want to be great. Darryl Johnson, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. The GOAT still can't get no press after her impressive win. But if she would have lost, she would have been all over the sports world. I need a half a dub t-shirt. Oh, for sure. Maurice Bridges, what's going on? Cap City 518, what's going on? Donald Clark Jr., what's going on? Oh, for sure. That's coming. Yeah, me too, Jalen. Like, it was a proud moment. Like, let her enjoy it. Texas Bulldog Boxing. Kizzy Hayes, what's going on? Let her enjoy it. Let her enjoy it, man. Damian Hennis, what's going on? It was impressive. Oh, no. Look at all of them. They highlighted. I'm looking at ESPN, G-Man TV, what's going on? And Gerald Cameron-Gall, what's going on? I'm looking at ESPN, and they highlighting all the things she did wrong. Well, look at, she was punching on the back. Yeah, she did make mistakes. Justin Hawkins, what's going on? The Fool, what's going on? In the NFL, you get a rookie quarterback come in the NFL, right? He throws interceptions. Yeah, Roland Markland, I am. NFL quarterbacks throw interceptions, right? Point guards come in the NBA as rookies. They turn the ball over, right? Ebony Queen, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? They turn the ball over, right? So why are we acting like Carissa Shields? Why? Because she's established in boxing. She's not supposed to make mistakes in MMA. She's not a mixed martial artist. Well, she is now. G-Man TV, what's going on? She is now, but let her get her feet wet fully. Man, let her. She's testing out the waters. You want her to start surfing. She just getting her feet wet where the water breaks, and you want her to start surfing already. And I saw people saying she can't beat Amanda Nunes. Huh? Listen, if Amanda Nunes came into boxing right now and had her first boxing match, right, against, I don't know who she would box, but she had her first boxing match and she was losing the first couple rounds and then she got a TKO victory. Will we start screaming, oh, she can't beat Carissa Shields? Why will we? She ain't get her feet wet yet. She ain't get her feet wet yet. The Hustle, what's going on? The Hustle, what are you talking about? Man, we talking about a whole different topic, and you come here talking about yesterday's topic? Move on, great brother. I don't even remember what yesterday's topic was, let alone you talking about the details in the topic. What's wrong, man? Maurice Bridges, my brother in the super chat, dropping that. Go on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, what up, Blue? Hope all is well with you. It's hot as down here in South Texas. Oh, I can only imagine, great brother. I can only imagine. What's the degrees down there? Loving Down Gaither, what's going on? I'm 100, what's going on? Brother talking about, oh man, y'all only meant. Who's talking about Spence and Pacquiao right now? Anybody here talking about Spence and Pacquiao? Ebony Queen, me too. My wife was like, you woke me up with this Carissa Shields stuff. Jason Parker, what's going on? My wife just said that to me. What? I woke up because she was asleep. She's like, I woke up and Carissa Shields is fighting on my TV and you're screaming downstairs. What happened? That's what she just told me today. Say, you woke me up. Carissa Shields is on my TV upstairs. You screaming downstairs. I said she won. She entered she in the MMA and she won. I had it on all the TVs. She's like, was you watching? I was like, I was watching in both places because I was going up and down. So I didn't want to miss nothing. Nothing. I ain't want to miss nothing. I was clapping. I'm like, come on, come on, come on, come on. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't let up. Don't let up. Don't let up. Hey, was I the only one? I'm going to ask y'all this question because I know I'm not the only one. Right? Was I the only one when she was pinned on the canvas? I wanted to run in the ring and just push her over and give her some help. Just no, let her up. Right? I just wanted to get in the octagon and just push her over and help her. Let her up. Help her turn over. Jalen said my husband was up with me and he goes to the gym at 4:30 a.m. I know it was just exciting. Like, yeah, Maurice, that's what I wanted to do, right? I was thinking, I'm like, man, I wanted to get in there and just help her turn over, right? Just let her up. When she struggled with the bridge and she was trying, and you can see it in her face, like when she was trying to struggle, I wanted to at that moment I wanted to be like, let her up, push over, let her go. Yeah, she was when she went to bridge and she couldn't get up. Right? Remember she went to bridge and you could see she was like, right? And I was like, I want to be like, cut her some slack. You know what I mean? I wanted to be like, hey man, cut her some slack. Big Len 20, what's going on? Yeah, I kept thinking she was gonna get out too. I'm like, she's gonna get out. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Right? I wanted to be like, cut her some slack, young. Cut her some slack, young blood. Maurice Bridges, brother in the super chat. Heat index at 110 today. Been between 105 and 111 all week, and I work outside. Woo! 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 Wow. Wow, brother. Stay hydrated. Yeah, she was, Brad, for real. Cut her some slack. Man, 105 and 111. Woo! I would buy an ice jacket. I'd buy an ice jacket, man. I'll create it. People be like, hey, bro, what you wearing? Ice jacket. Huh? Never even seen that before. Yeah. All you got to do, and it's re-iceable. All you got to do is go to your nearest 7-Eleven, stand in one of the freezers or sit in it. It refreezes within 20 minutes. Get back up, and you get a Slurpee with it. And you get a Slurpee with it. All you got to do is stand in the freezer. Spin around a few times. And it be frozen again. Man, ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm going out there no 105, great brother. You a good man. 20 minutes. Refreeze. All you got to do is spin around. Keep spinning. Spin. Come back out. And it's frozen again. Man, listen. Brian Denham, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a Dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Been away from the Blue Blood Church for a minute. Just dropping off my ties, bro. Appreciate you, great brother. Where you been at? Where you been at, great brother? Mateo Pinto. Yeah, the bar father. You know what I mean? Yeah, it must be. You know me, Boston Barbecue Fridays. Y'all know me. Gary Melendrez. What's going on? Says she should have tried kickboxing out before MMA. Same difference. I can't help it, Shaq Smith. My brother Bish B Megastar in the building. Go subscribe. You got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, friends with little kids, little cousin. Have them subscribe to KK Pinson TV. My brother Bish B Megastar. Drop the link, great brother. Power to the people. What's good with you, great brother? Where you been at? Jack T, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Shields was bobbing and weaving on the ground. Her condition and patience is next level to get through that and come back to win. So proud of the queen. Me too. Yeah, when she started punching on the ground, like I'm not an expert in the MMA, but when she started punching from her back, I was like, no, that's a no-no. That is a no-no. That is a no. She started. I'm like, no. Like she almost went street on us. Y'all seen that little skit when she almost went street on us? She was like, getting ready to grab her hair, you know. She reached out, had some Vaseline. I'm like, queen. That ain't it right there. That's the quickest way to get knocked out. No. That ain't it right there. Stay in your discipline. Stay in your discipline. She was like grabbing her, and I'm like, whoa. Patience. Bring it down, so. Bring it down. And she was connecting. You right, Roland. She was connecting. Black Star Sports TV 2.0. My brother, what's going on? Baltimore Jackson, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a girl on your boy Blue in the super chat. Much love to you. Dante Erlin, what's going on? Yeah, she went straight Flynn on us. Yep, Oakland, man. That's why I was like, no. This ain't boxing. Slick T, what's going on? See, in boxing, you get touched up, and then you have that moment when you just start letting them fly. You get touched. That don't work in MMA. That's the quickest way to lose. That's the quickest way. You let them go, and next thing your arm is out here, your hand is back here, your foot is next to your ear, and you're like, wait a minute, how did we get here? You see what I'm saying? How did we get here? How did we get here? You see what I'm saying? Nah. Gangsta Right, what's going on? Slick P, my brother. Shalom to you, great brother, brethren. Nah, that's the quickest way to. Your arm is here, your hand is here, your other hand here, your foot, your ears here. No. How did we get here? How did I end up like this? No. Patience. Yeah, Oka, man, she got a lot to learn. My brother, I am ill will in the building. What's going on? Go subscribe to my brother, I am ill will. Man, how more, like, even if she don't win a championship in MMA, just think, look what she accomplished in a total of 11 fights. 11 fights. She is an MMA fighter officially. She got a TKO in MMA. She's a 3-division world champion. She's an undisputed world champion in 2 separate weight classes simultaneously. She is a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. She's become a world champion faster in 3 divisions faster than anybody, male or female, in the history of sport of boxing. Ace 1200 block. What's going on? Tani Marie, peace of buzz, queen. How you doing? Just imagine that. Right now, Robert Rich, what's going on? If she never ever wins a title in MMA, just imagine what she did, though. She went into their discipline and got a knockout. How many MMA fighters you think could come to boxing and get a knockout? Of course, Layla Ali watched it. She may not admit it, but she watched that. Mamba Mentality, what's going on? Robert Kahn, what's going on? She may not ever admit it, but she watched that. Ain't no way you couldn't. Mark Almighty, what's going on? Ain't no way you can't watch that. No way, because she's in her prime. She's in her prime. Now, if she wasn't in her prime, people may gloss over it, skip over it. Okay. You know, now she want to test a different discipline. She's finishing her discipline. No, she's in her absolute prime. Yeah, Lamont Griffith. You know what I mean? Get you an ice jacket. Put that on. Me neither, Tania Marie. Me neither. I couldn't sit still either. Telling you, I had the TV on upstairs. My wife said she woke up. She's like, I woke up and seen Clarissa Shields on the floor rolling around, and I heard you screaming downstairs. Beyond Above Media, what's going on? I said the GOAT got into MMA and she won. I couldn't help myself, man. JR, what's going on? When your old football coach speaking facts. Hold on. He said, when your old football coach speaking facts, old tribe days. Oh, no doubt, great brother JR. Football, man. I love football, man. The tribe, man. Man, we had some great times, didn't we, great brother? Didn't we, great brother? Some great times, man. We had some great times, man. Great times. So yeah, man, she it was historic, you know. Yeah, Mamba Mentality. Shakur Stevenson got to get out of here. MD, what's going on? He said, my brother MD, Blue Blood, is Teofimo to blame Haney not. Blue Blood, is Teofimo to blame for Haney not having a promoter currently to sign a deal to make a fight? You're wrong, great brother. He does have a promoter himself. And he has a co-promoter with him in Eddie Hearn. So Straight Gate, what's going on? JR, no doubt. Appreciate you, great brother. Appreciate you. Fabian Fernandez, what's going on? Appreciate you. Said Puerto Rico, love you. Appreciate you. David Matos, what's going on? The stream, what's going on? So my thing is this, right? Is that Devin Haney's his own promoter. So if anything, it will be reversed. Devin Haney should be saying, is Teofimo Lopez to blame for having a promoter that we can't make this fight? Instead of saying, is Devin Haney the at fault for not having a promoter? You see how that works? You see how they done got us to believe that if you don't have a promoter, you can't make a fight. When Floyd Mayweather is the most successful boxer in the history of the sport of boxing, and he don't have a promoter. You ain't hear me. Floyd Mayweather is the most successful boxer in the history of the sport of boxing. He showed you the way, and he don't have a promoter. Who was Oscar De La Hoya's promoter when he left Top Rank? Who's Manny Pacquiao's promoter right now? Who's their promoter? Iron Jack. What's going on? Johnny Q, my cash app is Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word, without the 7. You'll see one with a 7 and one without. I'm the one without the 7. Johnny Q. So who's his promoter? It's already been proven you don't need a promoter. Lawyers. What do lawyers have? They all have lawyers. With or without a promoter. They all have lawyers. They have to. David Montos, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Blue, what up? If Pac-Man doesn't want to get Ryder, do you think Errol Spence Jr. back out of the fight or continue anyway? Oh, if I'm Errol, I'm not fighting him. No way. Because there's a reason you don't want to do it. So no, I'm not putting myself in that position. Even if I think I could win. No, sir. Why would he do that? I'm out. I'm out. No way. Not putting myself in that position. Now, Errol possibly still could win. But why take the chance? Why take the chance? Oh, you was talking to Maurice. Pardon me. Thurman made that mistake. Exactly. So if anybody is at fault for the fight not happening, well, that would be Teofimo Lopez. I'm just trying to understand, is what Bob's saying true? What Bob is saying, listen, let me explain what Bob is saying. That he could strike a deal and negotiate with Devin Haney and Bill Haney, father, trainer, and manager of Devin Haney. And then Eddie Hearn being the other 50% of the promotional company can still come in within 30 days and disrupt things and match offers and things of that nature. So what he's telling you, Henry King, what's going on? What he's telling you is he just doesn't want to do business with Eddie Hearn because, let's read between the lines, because of what took place with Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, and the fact that Eddie Hearn bid on Teofimo Lopez, George Kambosos Jr. fight. That's what he told you. That's what he just told you. In a nutshell. That's what he just told you. That's essentially what he just told you. So after Errol got the deal done with Pacquiao, right? What did Errol say? Hashtag blame Bob. Bob Arum comes out and confirms what Errol Spence is saying by saying, we could have made the fight with Pacquiao and Terence Crawford, but we didn't see the value in it. Huh? You didn't see the value in it? What? How could you say such a thing? And then when said, hey, Teofimo Lopez, he wants to fight Devin Haney. I don't care what Teofimo Lopez had to say. I don't care what he wants. He's still under contract. Well, there you have that. Fareed Hart, what's going on? MD, I think Teofimo Lopez is out of there. I don't see him staying there. I don't see that happening. We're in old school on that. My brother, what's going on? I don't see that happening. I'm sure Teofimo Lopez Sr., Teofimo Lopez Jr., they heard what Bob said, and they like, really? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, Drew. No, you didn't. Only in New York. Only in. Oh, my brother Drew Titan. Go subscribe to my brother Drew Titan in the super chat. He said, Blue, I just saw a woman walking a baby mule down Pelham. Only in New York. Only in New York. Only in New York you can have tigers, full-blown tigers, in the projects. Wait, we got mountain lions that be in the hood. I just want y'all to notice. I want y'all to notice. In New York, so we be having mountain lions in the hood, right? We have rats the size of puppies and dogs. We had a brother that had a full-blown tiger in the projects. A full-blown tiger in the projects. And my brother Drew Titan said he just seen a lady walking a mule down Pelham Parkway. I gotta leave the Bronx. It's beyond ridiculous. Hey, let me tell you something, right? Hey, Drew, I was taking the D train, right? But William O. Scott didn't. But in New Orleans, it's more the South. It's more country, right? It's more Southish, right? We are in, we are in a city, straight city. Do you know how that looks in the city? In the city? Do you know how that looks in the city? I kid y'all not. Drew, I was on the D, getting on the D train, right? And I'm standing on the platform, and it's like 1 a.m. Kid you not. And James Diamonds, what's going on? And my brother Box Conversation, Reggie Owens in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Box Conversation, Reggie Owens. I'm getting on the D train, right? Yeah, Galvatron, whole tiger in the projects. A full-grown, whole-grown tiger in the projects. Not in the country, not in the wild, not on acres of land. In the projects. In a project building. Do you know how small the project apartments are? In a project building. He had a full-blown tiger in the building. So anyway. So Drew, I'm getting on the D train, right? And you know, we have metal garbage cans here in the subway. Right? So the garbage cans are metal and they chain down, right? Right? And the garbage can is shaking. It's like 1:32 in the morning. The garbage can is metal. Oh, Galvatron, you from Harlem too. So you know. So, right? So the garbage cans are metal and they chain down. They have chains on them here. And so I'm standing on the platform and I'm waiting for the train. It's almost 2 a.m. And the garbage can starts moving. So now just understand the garbage can is metal. So you understand how heavy it is. And it's chained down. Because so people can't pick it up and throw it on the tracks and stuff like that. So it's chained down, right? The garbage can is moving. So when it first moved, I said, I'm not going to pay it too much attention. Then it moved again. Yeah, Roll Money, there's mountain lions that's here in New York City. And they be in the hood. They come from upstate. And they be here in the hood. Sometimes you can't tell, like, is that a raccoon? It's raccoons and it just looks completely out of place. We are in a city. We're not it's one thing to live in places that have, it's country land, it's a lot of land, right? And so, Drew, I'm standing on a platform taking the D train and it starts moving, right? I'm like, I'm not going to acknowledge it. And it starts moving again. So I'm like, oh, okay. Then I look over and I'm hearing, hey, Kinetic, what's going on? I'm hearing this like struggling. I'm like, all right. So now I'm paying attention to the garbage because I'm not going to miss my train. So I'm looking at the garbage. And the rat was so fat, it was struggling to get out the garbage can. And it was, I'm like, what? And it hit when it hit the ground, right? It sounded like somebody threw an uncooked steak and it just landed on the ground, just. And I'm like, he looked at me, I looked at him, and I said, I'll just stay focused on waiting for the train. And he went the other way, and I just stayed focused, and I just looked straight. He ain't bothered me. I ain't gonna bother him. I was just like, unbelievable. You know what he looked like? He looked like a bully dog. He looked like a bully. You know, bully, the little bully pit bull dogs? That's what he looked like. I'm not making this up. I was like, that unbelievable. Unbelievable. Amazing. I don't know what he was eating. I don't know what I kid you not. I'm not making this up. He ain't bothered me. He went the other way, and it's enough room in this city for both of us. I'm cool. You cool. Amazing. X people and hey, great brother. I can't read your name, but salute to you, great brother, in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Bob Arum has no business in boxing at this point, and Lopez is the new Bojangles of boxing. Oh man, salute to my brother, man. He said, "Think tank of the Sony." Appreciate you, great brother. Matthew Dixon, KP from KC5. What's going on? Yeah, man. Hey, William Oscar then, man. If you ever come here and see, it's one thing. If I'm in New Orleans, or Florida, or in Georgia, the Carolinas, I'm expecting to see abnormally large animals because it's just more land. It's just more their habitat, right? When you go to Florida and you see it, it's expected, right? Not in New York City. Imagine being at the bodega and a mountain lion goes past. Bro, that's completely out of place. Gary TH, what's going on? Imagine just standing at the bodega and a mountain lion goes past. Really? Really? Bro, and your eyes are not even deceiving you. It's like, really? This is what we're doing here? Or like Drew said, a lady is walking a mule. In New York City? Trojan said I saw a polar bear in New York City. I don't know about that, bro. Yeah, bro, money is mountain lions, man. Bro. Imagine that, bro. Yeah, God Almighty, you just, he ain't bothering you, you don't bother him, and you know. You do your thing, they do their thing. Rika Rabbit 12, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing? Yeah, I mean, but the alligators in Florida, I mean, that's expected, right? You go down to Florida, that the climate, it calls for that. Brian Squaw Inc. What's going on? The climate calls for that. But when you in New York City, by the projects or the bodega, and somebody's walking a mule down the street, a mule or a rat goes past and he's the size of a dog, like that just looks completely out of place. Like, what? Where are we? Cornelius the Israelite, what's going on? Like, huh? Are we in? Like, bro, a mountain lion just went past us? Come on, man. Come on, man. Was that a mountain lion? Yeah, bro, that was a mountain lion. Really? You said, Blue, remember the story? No, it was a tiger in Harlem, man, on 108. Dude had a full-blown tiger. A full-blown tiger. Imagine that. Imagine he would have got loose. Imagine he would have got loose. You know what he could have did if he would have got loose in the city? Yep. It was roaring out the window. Bro, imagine he would have got loose. Murray 15, what's going on? You know what he could have did? Smash the like button, people. Let's get back into this boxing. Enough with what takes place in New York City. Can't even say at nighttime because it's anytime. You liable to see anything in New York City. Anything. I kid you not. That rat got out the garbage can. And I was like, this is what we're doing, huh? You take a big T-bone, a big steak that's raw, uncooked, and throw it, and you hear it hit the ground. Just that's how he sounded. My brother Pac-Man ATL Tate in the building. What's good with you, Tate? Rosa, I said, does New York have the best pizza? Is that even a question? Jose Villanueva, what's going on? Gavin Washington, what's going on? He said, I still never been to New York. Man, bro, where you live at? You got to come to New York, man. Got to come to New York. It's amazing. My brother Pac-Man ATL Tay, he got Tank Davis tickets, lower level and upper level, man. For the low, go check out my brother Pac-Man ATL Tay, Tay Jones on Instagram. He got the Tank Davis tickets. Make sure y'all lock in, tune in, my brother. He said, I'm right down the street, bro. Where you down the street? Where you in? Connecticut? Jersey? There ain't no way you live in Jersey and never been to New York. Elbow, what's going on? Yeah, I'm tired. Ain't no way you live in Jersey. So you got to be in Connecticut. Or BMore. Or you in BMore. Yeah, okay. Man, you better make that short trip, man. You talking about 2 hours, man. 2-3 hours, man. You better make that trip, bro. You better make that trip. That's a hop, skip, and a jump. Wow. No, they don't do that here at William Old School on that. They act like they residents. They live here. They ain't attacking nobody here. They act like they live. You waiting for the train, they wait for the train with you. They'll ask you, hey man, you know what time the next D train come? You know what time the next A train come? Hey man, where you headed? Hey man, I'm headed to that sewer down there. You know, by the Brooklyn Bridge, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you ain't miss it. You good? All right. Okay, my man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? Seen any turtles around here lately? No. That's just a myth, homie. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. You know they say it's a myth that New York City rats talk too. That's because they ain't never been to New York, bro. I got you. So yeah, let's get back into this boxing, man. Yeah, that's what they be saying, Will Gray. Yeah. You know what I mean? Justice Swain, what's going on? This is it's amazing, man. Ron Robinson, what's going on? The amazing part is how it's so crowded here. People be walking like you don't see them. You'd be like, nobody sees homie. It's 3,000 people on this platform, and nobody sees my man sitting here reading this newspaper. You'd be rubbing your eyes like, man, I know this can't be it. All right, Levant, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said they probably think you're joking about rats chilling, waiting for public transportation with people. These are facts. Yeah, they think I'm joking, Iron Levant. No, they be chilling like the doors open up, they come right on. Excuse me. People still, oh. Anthony Jacobs, what's going on? Excuse me. Oh, okay. Far World Boxing said, really, it's not a joke. No, I'm not joking. They think I'm joking. I'm not. The train door open up, they get right on with you. I'm not kidding. Y'all think I'm kidding? You want to? You go to get on the subway. See, y'all come visit and don't get on the subway. Come get and visit the subway. They get right on the train with you. They walk past people, just lift up their feet. Just normal. Or people just do this. Ew, look at him. Ew. And he looked back and be like, ew, look at you. Hell. So yeah, let's get back into this boxing though. So yeah, Zoomverse, they ride the train with you. Mm-hmm. He'd be like, ew. And they stop and be like, really? And you was Jet Beauty of the Week. And somebody told you was Jet Beauty of the Week, didn't they? So, yeah, let's get into this, though. Nato the Great, my brother in the super chat. Facts, at Blue, I work down there. That's a fact. Quattro Loso, what's going on, great brother? I don't know who told you was Jet Beauty of the Week. Matt Money said blue logo. Oh man, y'all, how y'all get me on this subject, man? Road Money, what's going on? I don't even know how y'all got me on this subject. So anyway, back to some boxing. I can't help it, man. Lou Hayden, my brother in the building. What's good with you, Lou? A pillar of this Blue Blood Sports TV, man. What's going on with you, Lou? So yeah, man. So if I'm Terence Crawford, there's no way. There's no way I'm resigning. No way. D. Hodges, my brother, what's going on? There's absolutely no way. Cassie Mark, Anthony Baines, what's going on? Y'all think I'm joking. Watch when you come visit. Come visit and take the subway. Come to New York and take the subway. You see what I'm talking about? And don't be scared. Because I told you. I told you. Tried to tell you. Tried to warn you. Blue, who was better out of Roger and Floyd Sr.? I think Floyd Sr. had the talent, but obviously it went by the wayside. Roger had the better career. Roger had the better career, though. I think Floyd Miller Sr. had the more talent. Obviously, he taught Roger. So, you know, when you look at it from that standpoint. So, yeah. So, you know, if I'm Terence Crawford, man, so Bob Arum just let you know he just didn't give you the big fights that you was looking for. You've been seeking out this fight for the better part of 6 years, and he just refused to give it to you. Cold Stroll, dry race ball. What's going on? There's no way. And my thing is this. It amazes me, right? Moving forward, how do people continue to re-sign there? How do people continue to re-sign there? Right? Because he's publicly making these comments. If you're Shakur Stevenson, you have to be looking at this from this standpoint and saying to yourself, there's no way I'm re-signing here. Eddie Sutton, what's going on? If you're Shakur Stevenson, you've been trying to get the Oscar Valdez fight for a while now. Now you're going to get the Jamel Herring fight, and they're telling you that you got to wait 7 months from tomorrow, 6-7 months from tomorrow, after you fight tomorrow, to get the Jamel Herring fight. What are y'all doing in between that you have to wait 6 to 7 months to make that fight happen? In this November or December, he said. Why do you have to wait to November, December for the Jamel Herring fight? If you're Shakur Stevenson. Why would you have to wait that long? Like, what are they doing in between that it takes that long? Jeffrey Lopez, what's going on? Why? Sin Strong TV, what's going on? There's nothing. What are they doing? What is Jamel Herring doing? He fought already. Shakur's fighting tomorrow. What are they doing that they have to sit on the shelf for that long? Neither one of them has anything going on. So why are they sitting on the shelf waiting to fight each other? They could be fighting each other in September. That's it. Shakur Stevenson come out this fight tomorrow unscathed. Jamel Herring has already finished his fight. Shakur Stevenson comes out unscathed tomorrow. Why are we waiting until November or December? There's no way that we should be waiting for November or December to get this fight for Jamel Herring and Shakur Stevenson. And then the winner fighting Oscar Valdez. We should be having them fighting in September, and the winner should be fighting Oscar Valdez in December. Going into 2022 with a clean slate, the winners unified, looking to become undisputed in 2022. That's what should be taking place. Instead, we're going to get the winner at the end of the year looking to unify against Oscar Valdez in 2022. Then we're not going to get undisputed until 2023, if it even happens. Because then they fight Oscar Valdez, beat him. Well, guess what? They ain't gonna fight nobody else for another unification bout until the end of the year again. So now you're looking at 2023 for Undisputed, if it even happens. Why? A-Side Boxing Talk, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. They re-signing because all them soft touch fights got them nervous to jump in the water with the resigning is admitting you like playing on rookie mode. One hard fight and 3 soft touches. Man, Roy Babineau, what's going on? Leaka Diamond, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing from Hawaii? Salute to Hawaii. Right? Why is it? But then we'll say, oh, well, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Floyd Mayweather doing these exhibition bouts, they're hurting the sport of boxing. No, no, no. Bob Arum telling you that he prevented us from getting Terence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao because he just didn't see the value in it for his return. So he didn't do the fight. So if he didn't feel like that now, Terence Crawford has gotten bigger as a star. He wasn't as big as he is today 4 years ago. So if he felt like that now, then we know how he felt 4 years ago. We know he didn't want to make the fight 4 years ago then. So this lets you know, Bob Arum is letting us know he's not Mr. Tally 140, King Kuda. What's going on? He's letting us know he has no interest, none, in making the best fights for the fans. Simply a return on his investment. And yet the best talent continues to go over there and sign with him and continues to not get the best fights. A la Timothy Bradley. Timothy Bradley, if he was a free agent with the PBC, he would have fought Floyd Mayweather. He would have fought Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather just said in an interview he did before the Logan Paul fight on Saturday, he said, we could have made the fight with Margarito, but they didn't want to pay the money. But yet we'll continue to say, this fighter don't want to fight this fighter don't want to fight that fighter. When in return, now how could we ever say Teofimo Lopez don't want to fight Devin Haney? When Bob Arum just told us right now today, he don't care if Teofimo Lopez wants to fight Devin Haney. He ain't doing it because he's under contract with us. He just told us that today. He just told us that today. I don't care what Teofimo Lopez wants. He's under contract. Just told us that today. Jay Butter, what's going on? D. Kells, what's going on? He just told us that today. Jay Payman, what's going on? So now, we don't get Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, right? What do we do as fans? Kareem Ebanks, what's going on? Because they signed with them. They signed over there. So it makes you wonder, right? Are we ever going to get Oscar Valdez, Shakur Stevenson fight? Is that ever going to happen? Is that ever going to happen? DeAndre Robinson, brother, said T.O. wins, I think. Don't matter who you think wins. Not going to happen. And then to make it clear, to let us know, it's simply about not wanting to negotiate with Eddie Hearn when it comes to giving Teofimo Lopez the fight he wants because of what Teofimo Lopez did with George Kambosos Jr. and because Eddie Hearn bid on the fight with George Kambosos Jr. and Teofimo Lopez. Well, guess what? He let you know, right? Or in a roundabout way, Joey T, what's going on? He let you know in a roundabout way because then he said, it's a great fight between Lomachenko and Devin Haney. We'll see about negotiating that fight. Because that's not the fight Eddie Hearn wants. That's not the fight Devin Haney wants. And that's not the fight Teofimo Lopez wants. So he's letting you know, well, I'm not giving you what you want. I'll give you a good fight, but I'm not giving y'all what y'all want. That's what he told us. That's what he just told us. I'll give you a good fight, but I'm not giving you what you want. But didn't he tell us? He told us this, right? When he told us this, when Teofimo Lopez went to a purse bid with George Kambosos Jr. He told us then. We'll see what happens after the fight when he wants to make big fights. That's what he told us. Hold on. Trying to get my brother Kurt Anderson on here, the historian. I sent my brother Kurt the link. Kurt, if you listen, I sent you the link. I couldn't text you. I sent you the link because my phone died. So I sent you the link, though. Jeff Six Line, what's going on? Said did Tio say he was buying out? No, he didn't say that, but he needs to. It's not going to work with Tio and Bob. Tio has a plan. And his loyalty lies with Teofimo Lopez and his own career. Nobody else's. Teofimo Lopez, his loyalty lies with Teofimo Lopez and his own career. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Fat Steel said, if y'all rush all the fights, there would be no stars. Why not? Of course there would be stars. Because the brightest star is going to shine. What you mean there would be no stars? You know how young Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns was? See, people get it misconstrued. How old do you think Tommy Hearns and Sugar Ray Leonard was when they fought? How old do you think those guys was when they fought? What you think? They was 30? Malachi Smith, what's going on? How old do you think those guys was when they fought? We just have it that they too young to fight right now. What you mean? No, they was young. D. Marquis Hall, my brother, he said the second time they was 30 and 33. Right. Not the first time. Brother Slick T said Sugar Ray Leonard and Benitez, they fought, they was 20 and 21. Right. So we got to see, the best fighting the best. That's it. Mississippi King, what's going on? My brother Southern T Boxing in the building. My brother on the mic with Terence Bailey Sr. What's going on? I'm trying to send my brother Kurt Anderson his link. That's why I'm a little A-Side, Boxing Talk, my brother in the Super Chat, once again dropping another half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. With the logic they are using now, trying to let fights build, we will never get the classic rivalries and two-time and trilogy fights. Just talking trash on social media. Let these boys scrap. That's a fact. We need to see the best fighting the best, period. Blue, did Kurt go to the fight? What fight? Deontay Turnage, my brother in Super Chat. They need to do Top Rank like they did HBO Boxing and wins them out. Or wins them out. Moshin Babes, what's going on? Car Girl 413. Peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing? There you go. Max Sullivan, what's going on, great brother? Latoria Gillespie, peace and blessings, Queen. Got my brother, Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, a.k.a. my brother, my co-host. What's goody with you, Kurt?
Blue, man, I'm just chilling, man, on this Friday evening, taking it easy, watching some TV, eating some good food. What's up, chat, a.k.a. the family? How's everybody doing on this Friday night?
Oh, man. Doing good, Kurt. So, man, Kurt, I don't know if you saw what Bob Arum said yesterday, man, but, you know my stance, Kurt. It's always, I felt like, it's Terence Crawford, it's his fault that this is happening. And it is, right? But I just felt like it's just a little too much now. Now it's just a little too much. If you feel this strong, cut him loose. Right? So did you see what he said yesterday?
Yeah, I heard what he said. I saw your video. Well, I'm gonna say this: you're gonna see the difference in Crawford and Teofimo, because Teofimo's going to take charge of his career, unlike Terence Crawford, and he got to October. Now, does he owe Top Rank one more fight, or when October comes, the contract expires? Which one, Blue?
I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out. I've been looking, but I don't know if he owes them a fight or if he owes them, or if it's just time. It feels like he owes them a fight. Because Bob said after this fight in October, we'll see what happens from there. So it feels like he owes them a fight. And it seems like to me that they're dragging it for him not to fight until October. But it's just when I heard that, Kurt, I'm like, all right, enough is enough now.
Yeah, we pretty much know. Well, with Terence, you never know, but I think he's leaving. There's hints, dog whistles, that'll be the shock of the century if he stays. I think he's gone. Sometimes, especially with a fighter and promoter, when things turn ugly like this, it's best for both parties to just go their separate ways. And I think Terence should look at his career and says, hey, I'm going to the highest bidder. See, when you have a very popular fighter or name like Terence Crawford because of his skill set, he could do a fight-by-fight basis. He should do that and go to the highest bidder. That he will benefit from that.
Yeah, Kurt. When you heard that, Kurt, what was your initial thought? Because my initial thought was, all right, man. It's like, okay, we understand Terence Crawford is his loyalty, right? But come on. To just let the world know, yeah, we could have made the fight happen, but we didn't see the value in it. We did our numbers, and we saw that we lose money if Terence Crawford fights him. But PBC did theirs, and they came that they'll be winners in their fight with Errol Spence. Huh? So what you telling us? Because Manny Pacquiao is the common denominator, Kurt. So the difference is your fight is Terence Crawford, their fight is Errol Spence. So even though we know by the numbers, by the brand outside the ring, Kurt, Errol Spence is the biggest star, right? But you as the promoter to continue to say it is like, now it's enough, Kurt.
Yeah, it's like a man and woman relationship. When there is abuse and cheating, you can only take so much, and that's what this feels like. Irreparable damage has been done. I think Terence is going to leave, man. He's just waiting till October, and I tell you, enough is enough, and I think he's going. And Bob doesn't have any confidence in the star fighter putting him down. Saying so many negative quotes, man. I mean, how can you? Terence move funny, but he got to know. I mean, he's just waiting, and come October, I don't know where he's going to end up, the zone or whoever. I don't think he's going to PBC, but I think he might go to the zone or just do an independent fight by fight basis and go to the highest bidder. I think he'll come out better like that.
Yeah. Talib Cunningham, what's going on, great brother? And then he says, Kurt, about Teofimo Lopez today. I don't care what because Sean, I can't never remember Sean's last name from Fight Hype, but he says, because everybody was asking him about Teofimo and Devin Haney, and Sean says, well, Teofimo Lopez wants to fight with Devin Haney. And you just see he got upset, Kurt? I don't care what he said. I don't care what he wants. He's under contract. I'm like, huh?
He's going to have to buy his way out because I see now that this is going to be worse than Crawford's situation because Teofimo is not going to remain quiet. He's going to be vocal and take charge of his career. And in Shakur Stevenson, if you paying attention, tread lightly because you may be the same way. Bob is at a point in his life where he doesn't have the star to make him money or profit, and it's like two different eras clashing. Bob doesn't believe in these fighters, and these fighters want to be stars, man. And Bob's saying, well, you're not a star, you want star money, and that's where one of the problem lies.
Khalid, Rauf, Amen, Hamed Bey, what's going on? Yeah, Curry, man. It just like Alice Rodriguez, what's going on? I was like, wow, man. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Eye of the Tiger, what's going on? Smash the like button, people. Get the likes up to 1.1K. Come on, people. Let's work. Get the likes to 1.1K. So yeah, Kurt, did you see Clarissa Shields last night?
Yeah, I saw it.
What'd you think of it?
It was good. She had to come back and win, man. Seeing a boxer be victorious in MMA, man, this is unprecedented. So, shout out to Clarissa Shields, man. She had to gut that victory out, and she was victorious, man. I don't know. Now she's going to continue her boxing career. What's going to happen?
She says she wants to do MMA fight, boxing match, MMA fight, boxing match.
Wow. I mean, she really going for GOAT status, man. She continue to be successful, man. Then, I mean, what she doing is amazing, man. It really is. But I did see her last night.
Mm-hmm. Now, my thing about that, Kurt, is that she could do that with boxing. I think that she needs to focus when it comes to MMA.
Yeah, I mean, I can't tell her what to do. I don't like her being in MMA because as she steps up in competition, things is going to get very difficult. You're trying to box and MMA. I mean, the two just don't mix. You're going to be one or the other. I mean, Clay Collard, he's doing it, but I don't know if he's going to continue to box because during the pandemic, he was boxing. He fought 6 times during the pandemic era. Now he's back to MMA.
Mm-hmm. But the thing is about that, though, Kurt, is that he's not on a high level. In either sport.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of attention away from when you fighting at a high level like she is, Kurt.
Yeah, I just you know, she doesn't have confidence in boxing, politics. She figures she can garner a lot of attention. That's a tough goal, man. One boxing match and then one MMA. But if she could be successful, man, she's quite an athlete.
And my thing is, see, in boxing, she mastered boxing already. And there's not too many. The Savannah Marshall is the last big fight for her in boxing. Like, I don't see too many big fights because Katie Taylor, Cecilia Brækhus, Jessica McCaskill, they're not coming up to catch weight 54. They're not going to do that.
They're too small. So I would like to see her fight the girl from the UK.
Yes,
And that would be a huge fight, and she'll make pretty good off that. And you know, MMA, who's in that division? I don't really pay close attention to MMA at all, so I don't know who's available in her division in MMA.
Yeah, the stream is, that's because of the I think the weather's getting bad. But yeah, Kurt, so smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 1.1K. Smash the like button. So we got Shakur Stevenson fighting and Maya Egypt. Peace and blessings to you. My thing, Kurt, is the with the Shakur Stevenson fight. Bob Arum, he doubled down on that again. Rashid Muhammad, what's going on? He said that he's not looking to make the Jamel Herring fight till November, December.
Well, we talked about it yesterday. It's kind of long. One guy, well, he's fighting in June, and Herring fought months ago, and you're gonna wait till the end of the year. Bob is not going to retire. Bob is going to stand on the square. So you're going to have a guy who's been in the sport for decades and decades, and you got a different era of fighter, and the two is not going to mix. So you're looking at Teofimo is not happy, and that's why I said Shakur, he better beware because he could very easily get lost on that island of Top Rank. So I think he should leave, to be honest with you. I think he will maximize his career by going somewhere else because Top Rank is just ain't trying to do too much. He doesn't have confidence in them fighters.
Mm-hmm. But go ahead, take over, Kurt. I know that they want to ask you some questions. I'll be right back, Kurt.
Yes, sir. All right, let me go in the chat. Give me a minute or so, people. And you can fire away with the questions. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't have confidence Shakur becoming a big star in Top Rank. And Bob doesn't want to retire, man. He's not. Bob is not that kind of guy. Nobody's going to push him out. So let me go in the chat. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Let's see. Wayman Davis, what's going on? Maurice Bridges, what's up? What's going on? Rashid Muhammad, what's good? What's that? Ma Egypt, what's going on? Denny Flowers, what's up? How's everybody? God Almighty, much respect. Fly High 89, what's up? Devin Blocker, what's going on? Clark Boxing, Beyond Above Media, Grind Hard, Sports Nation, William Old School, Arette, Sean T. What's going on, fellas? Y'all got any questions? You can ask me, or you can talk about anything you want. We can talk about anything you want to talk about. Today's questions, yesteryear questions, any fighter, any fight. Man, I'm feeling a little sluggish. I guess it's the weather. Kareem Eubanks. Let me scroll down so I can be on par with my people. Renee Box Young, thanks for the text reminding me because I was looking at the Padres and the Mets. Mega Sub, Slab, I'm sorry, what's going on? Iron Levant, what's up? Jose Villanueva, what's good? Rashid Muhammad, LV Sugar, Robert Bruce, it's Jay, Andy Hernandez. Kurt, you got much knowledge. Thanks for your input. Thank you. Thank you for the support, people. Jackie Winfrey, what's going on? King Swisher, salute Kurt, salute to you. Henry King said, Kurt, I can't decide who's the best lightweight of all time between Archie Moore, light heavyweight, sorry, Archie Moore and Ezra Charles. What do you think? That's a tough one. I will give the edge to Ezra Charles over Archie Moore. Ezra Charles was a little bit more of a technical, better boxer than Archie Moore. Archie Moore was the better puncher, but I would say Ezra Charles was better. The real Rick Rob said, "What's good, Kurt? What's going on, Rob?" Jeffrey Lopez said, "Kurt Sugar salute." Floyd Mayweather told other boxers about Bob Arum. Why do they continue to sign with them? Boxers don't understand the business. Yeah, you're right, Jeffrey. They don't. Mikey Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd, what they went through in their careers, then they all prospered after they left Bob. They all did. So, I don't know why fighters continue. I guess when a young fighter sees the money in front of him, I think that kind of sways him. And, like Don King used to take $50,000 cash in a briefcase and used to go to the fighter's house and get the fighter to sign with him. And he always used to say $50,000 in cash is better than $100,000 check any day. So fighters never had no money. You see that $50,000 cash in front of you, man, it's a temptation. And woof. Mental Hotep say, salute Kirk. Why isn't the IBF trying to strip GGG for not fighting for almost 2 years? Yeah, there's fighters with a known name always get the benefit of the doubt, man. He hasn't fought. Yeah, you're right. They should have been stripped him, but popular fighters always get the benefit of the doubt because remember when they fight, they pay a huge sanctioning fee. So that's it's always come down to money. So that's one of the reasons. Jose Villanueva said, "Man, Kirk, I just can't wait for Wilder's climb back up for his rightfully deserved title. We're going to see July 24th, but they don't move the fight back. It's fast approaching. Talib Cunningham, Arturo Salcedo. What's up? What's going on with you?" Talib said, "What do you think about Virgil Ortiz and his upcoming fight?" That's going to be a good fight. That's going to be a good fight because Mean Machine turned out to be better than we thought. We thought when he fought Crawford, he was fighting some bum. But Mean Machine could fight. I like the way he throws punches. I still think Ortiz is going to take him out, but Mean Machine is going to have his moments in the fight. But I think Mean Machine stands a little bit too still for Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz hits real hard, very aggressive. And his defense ain't great, but he'll get the job done against Mean Machine. We have a super chat from Balls Red 357. Thank you for the super chat. That's fat, Kirk. Bob tried to give Earl $400K to sign. Yeah, and Earl didn't want it. They was going to get him the Cotto fight, remember? But Oscar wanted to sign Earl to a multi-fight deal. Earl said, "Nah, that's all right. I'll pass." So that's why Earl is making money, getting high-profile fights because he did everything right. He did everything right. I can't see that name. Ricky Rabbit said, "Kirk, what's better, a good name on your resume or the belts?" Well, I would say the belts because you maximize your brand by being champion. If you want legacy as names, but it comes down to business, money, and brand. If you come champion, then your name really gets out there. Renee Box Young said, "Kurt, you think Spence versus Pac will be really competitive?" It has a chance to be. I could see it being competitive, but I could also see Earl ramroding Manny. We don't know what Manny got left. I would never take Manny for granted because he's a great fighter. And they say great fighters always had that one last great fight left in him. So Earl, if he fights smart, aggressive but smart, then I think he beats Manny easy. But if he makes mistakes and he's not 100% and Manny is Manny, then the fight can be very interesting. But I still say Spence. Robert Bruce said, Kurt, Andre versus Charlo. I like Charlo in that fight. I don't like Andre legs anymore, man. I really don't. I really do. I think he missed his boat, man. I think that ship has sailed. I just don't. He was rocked twice against Liam Williams. I don't. The first fight, that first good fighter that Andre fights is going to lose. Mark my words. Roberts Ochoa said, "What's up, Kirk? Why is that Brandon Lee don't get the attention he should?" Yeah, he gets lost in the sauce. I like Brandon Lee. Man, he can punch. I don't know. All he has to do is keep fighting and keep knocking people out or winning impressively, and soon they can ignore him. But yeah, he kind of get lost in the sauce. We have a super chat from the boxing plug. He said, "Kirk, do you think Jay Prince will step in the way if Bob tries to alter Shakur Stevenson's career? What role does Jay Prince play in Shakur's career?" He just give the fighters advice, make sure his business is tight and what it should be. The money is right. Nobody's ripping him off. So he's very important to young fighters. But I can see him stepping in if things don't go right with Shakur Stevenson. Another super chat, Christopher Smith. Thank you. He said, "You hear Paulie's take on Aaron Crawford situation?" No, Christopher, I didn't hear that. I would love to hear that. Let me see. Grindhard Sports Nation said, "I don't think Brandon Lee been past the fourth round." Yeah, he got heavy hands, man. I really like Brandon Lee. I like watching him fight. Very action orientated fighter, man. Good power, good basic fundamental boxing skills. I want to see more of him. I want to see more of him. Beyond Above Media said, "Who you got, Kurt, at 160? Roy Jones or Sugar Ray Robinson?" I like Sugar Ray Robinson. Roy athleticism is at another level, but you got to remember the first fight with Montel Griffin and the 3 fights with Antonio Tarver, he had problems with fighters who are technical. And who's more technical than Sugar Ray Robinson? So I like Robinson at middleweight. Robinson had the chin, and Robinson was strong, and he was fast, and he had a deadly left hook. When you talk about left hooks, you got to put Sugar Ray Robinson's in there. Robert Bruce said, "Great, thank you for answering my question all the time." No problem. God bless. God bless you. My E just said, "What's up, Pacquiao and Spence fight? Hey, they fighting August 21st. I can't wait. I'll be ordering it. It's going to be exciting, man. It really is. Seeing how Pac's going to deal with the strength of Earl Spence and Earl dealing with the experience of Manny Pacquiao. Demetrius Brunt said, "Kirk, check out the 3 wise men on point. Where do you rank Joe Casamayor among Cuban fighters?" He's decent. Cuban fighters in the past always been great. The Cuban Hawk and other fighters. He was okay. He should have fought Floyd, but he was all right. I wasn't crazy about Casamayor. He was a good boxer. He was all right. Not a bad fighter. Everybody can't be that top notch fighter. He wasn't bad. Henry King said, "Kirk, what are your thoughts on Edgar Berlanga? He has many flaws." Yeah, I hope he's working on his defense. He was getting touched a little bit too much because young fighters, when they have a lot of power, they don't work on anything else. They just work on knocking you out. And this would be a good time at this part of his career to work on his shortcoming. If he has the trainer, if he has a good trainer, then he can correct those flaws while he's young. We have a super chat from LV Sugar. Thank you very much. He said, "Andra might be fighting Eubanks Jr. next. Who wins?" That's a very interesting fight because remember, Eubanks is trained by Roy Jones, and they're trying to correct his flaws. They're trying to get him more athletic ability and shorten up on his punches. That's a very interesting fight. I'm down on Andre right now because I just don't like how he looked against Liam Williams. I think anybody who hits him can hurt him. I think he's very vulnerable right now. Robert Bruce said, I thought Marvin Hagler was the greatest super middleweight of all time. Middleweight. He got screwed in the Sugar Ray fight. A lot of people thought Marvin won. I thought Ray won. Because I said to myself, if it goes to distance, they're gonna give it to Ray because Marvin was fighting Sugar the fighter and his personality, and we all know how popular Sugar Ray Leonard was. He had a big personality. Wayman Davis and Kurt, what's your cash at? Oh, $ Kurt Sugar. $ Kurt Sugar. We have a super chat from Intelligent Savage 629. Thank you very much, sir. Blue and Kurt. I watched Four Kings today. Oh, I love that documentary. Hey, people, hey, family. If you didn't see the Four Kings, please watch it. You will not be disappointed. These guys keep with this foolishness today. There won't be enough worth saying legacy or documentary with these guys. Yeah, you're right, Intelligent. You're right. Intelligent, how they put the political spin on it, and they was playing those old classic songs, Parliament, Funkadelic, and I just loved it, man. I loved it. And they talked about the crack era. See, the crack era was very important in boxing because our amateur program went down. Because remember, in the 70s and 80s, anybody can go down to the city hall in any urban city and say, hey, I want to open up a gym for kids. And they will give you the money. Because where I was living in Paterson, New Jersey, we had boxing gyms all over the place. But when crack came in 85, the money for the athletic inner city programs went to fighting the so-called war on drugs. And, that's why the amateur program was suffered. And then until 2004, when Andre Ward was the first guy in 20 years, I believe, to beat a Cuban fighter. But remember, 76 was a great team. 80, because of politics, we didn't have a team. And 84 was a great team. But that really hurt us, man, because, when you funnel money into something, it becomes successful. Mamba Mentality said, for life said, Kirk, who do you think should be the next for Joe Joyce? He is a lot better than people think. Yeah, I said that, man. I was clowning him, but I got egg on my face because I think he's going to turn out to be a lot better than we think. He's slow, but we out here and he's in the ring doing it. With Joe Joyce, man, I would like to see him fight somebody like Chisora. I would like to see him fight him. But I'm interested in Joe Joyce. I want to see how far he goes. Egypt said, well, rematch Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. That's a tough fight. I haven't made my pick yet because I want to see more of the two fighters. I can't wait for that fight. Beyond Media said Sugar Ray Leonard had great in and out game too. Yeah. Groundhard Sportsnet said, so you say Leonard was like Canelo with the judges? Nah, Leonard earned that. I had Leonard up 7-5, man. Marvin gave away the first 3 or 4 rounds. Leonard got knocked out before the Hagler fight against Quincy Taylor in sparring. Marvin came out orthodox. He should have came out southpaw. Ray was having problems with southpaws. I thought Ray stole that fight. He flurried the last 30 seconds. Like I said, when you fight Ali or Leonard, most of the time the judge is going to favor them. I thought Ken Norton beat Ali in Yankee Stadium. You see, Ali got the nod. That's just how it is. A bigger name, you're going to have influence over the judges. Renee Box said, Kurt, who you got with this AJ versus Usyk if they fight? I got AJ. I like AJ. Usyk's going to have to get off first because if you could hit AJ, you could hurt him. But I think I haven't liked Usyk at heavyweight. He hasn't looked good at all against Witherspoon or Chisora. I think AJ's going to knock Usyk out. Usyk can win the fight, though, if he let his hands go early, because anybody who has offense can hit AJ. You could hurt him. He doesn't react well when he gets hit. Nardi Crash said the Kings was better than The Last Dance. Oh, man. That documentary, I'm going to watch that again. and I've seen all 4 episodes. I'm getting ready to run it back. Kareem Eubank said, oh, I can't read that. Something rats chase cats. Yeah, yeah, that's New York, man. Rats climb up people when they sleep on the subway. I've seen it a million times when I was living in New York. Var War Boxer said, Jersey stand up. Yeah, Jersey strong all day. I'm Jersey through and through, man. I love my Garden State. Tyler Smith said, Yo, Kirk, if Floyd and Manny fought each other in 2007, who do you think would win or had won the fight? Floyd. Manny didn't have the IQ to beat Floyd. Floyd is a very intelligent fighter. It would have been worse in 2007 because Manny would have been more aggressive and Floyd would have used his aggression against Manny. Manny and Floyd, they could fight 100 times. If Manny's lucky, he'll win one, but I don't see it. I just think that Manny style in and out. Manny could be sloppy sometimes. Great fighter, man. But Floyd is just very smart. Floyd was just an anomaly. He was just something different. Something different. You ain't gonna see another Floyd Mayweather again. That ship has sailed. Peace be free. I like that name. Who should Gary Russell fight next, Curry? I thought he was fighting Vargas. I don't know what's going on with Gary Russell, man. I just don't know. But you can't keep having these long inactivity moments and think you're going to be sharp because you'll open yourself up to being upset by anybody. You only have to be off by a millisecond in boxing to have an off night. Boxing Trap said Floyd was the first to beat a Cuban. Yeah, Floyd was different, man. Blake Red said, Kirk, what's going on? What you think? What's going on with you? What you think about Cool Boy Steph versus Gary Russell if Cool Boy moves to 126? That's a tough fight for both fighters. That's a really good fight. Cool Boy's fighting Brandon Figueroa September 11th. He better not go to war with Brandon Figueroa. He's going to lose. He's going to have to box Brandon Figueroa, man. Neary tried to go to war with Figueroa, and you see what happened. Then he tried to box, but nope, it was too late, and he lost. If he fight like he did Angelo Leo, he's going to lose because that's what Brandon wants. He's an expert fighting like that, but Cool Boy's going to have to box. Donald Williams said, I'm a Crawford fan too. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm a fan of boxing, man. I wish him and Spence was fighting. Man, that would have been something. Donald Williams said, real is real. Boss Red 357 said, I want Joyce in white. Nardi Crash said, Kirk, what's going on with Earl Manning and the testing? I don't know. That's a good question. We touched on that yesterday, me and Blue. I really don't know. I don't know. If I was Spence, man, I would have thorough testing, man. We got a super chat with, from my man, Jafari Caesar. He said, my first time in New York, I saw rats at the park the size of a poodle. And I was like, and everyone acted like it was normal. Yeah, Jafari, yeah, man. Yeah, rats and squirrels are very aggressive in New York, man. Like I said, I seen them climb up on people when they was sleep on the subway. They're not scared of anybody. Benjamin Harrington said, "You think Tommy Hearns will beat Floyd Mayweather?" Yeah, Kurt, I do. That's a terrible matchup for Mayweather. He doesn't have the size. He doesn't have the reach. Tommy was a freak of nature. Tommy can box, and he had reach and he had speed. Tommy was fast and he hit real hard. That's a terrible. Floyd wouldn't be able to do the shoulder roll. You can hit Floyd with the jab, but Tommy will keep hitting him with the jab and try to set Floyd up with his vaunted right hand. He will beat Floyd easy, man. It's just a bad matchup. Tommy was 6'1". Renee Box Young said, I'm disappointed in Mr. Gary Russell, man. Yeah, me too. The way his career has gone. Angel Ochoa said, what do you think of Virgil Ortiz? I like Virgil. Good power. Very aggressive. I like Virgil. I like Virgil Ortiz. He's tough. He's tough. And no matter who he's fight, he's gonna come to fight. He's gonna come to fight. So I like him. Thank you, Wayman Davis, for the cash app. I really appreciate it. I love talking boxing with you guys. Mamba Mentality for Life said Figueroa machine, bro. Yup, stamina is unreal. Yeah, man. Figueroa is really a machine, man. It's this old classic movie with Hugh Brenner called Westworld. That's what he fight like. He's a machine. He's a robot. It's an android. You know, Neary tried to go to war, then tried to switch up his game plan about boxing, and then it wasn't. He wasn't strong enough, and he slowed down, and Figueroa got stronger. Sis Strong TV said, laughing out now, man, that he hell. Gavin Washington said, "What up, Kurt? What's up with you?" Robert Bruce said, "Current, what do you think of Ryan Garcia, Kurt?" Man, he's still. I don't know. Ryan is not a bum. I don't know how good he is because he stopped fighting. He got knocked down by Campbell. He got fast hands. He makes mistakes on defense, but we still don't know how good he is. I don't know. He's not bad. If he can improve on his flaws, then he's going to be something. We don't know how far he has come since the Campbell fight because he's been inactive. I think he wants to be more of a star than a boxer. That's what it seems like. Beyond above media said Tommy was like Paul Williams versus Vera. Yeah, but yeah, Tommy was freak of nature, man. DJ South Florida said, but Tommy couldn't mess with my boy Marvin Hagler. Yeah, Marvin was the toughest fighter I ever seen, man. Gavin Washington said, you think Hearns beat Sugar Ray in a rematch? Yeah, yeah. I thought Hearns won that fight. I really did. Hearns was a better boxer than Ray, technically. Ray could never get past Hearns' jab. Max Sullivan said, why Leonard never fought Curry or Pryor? Well, Pryor manager Buddy De La Rosa messed that fight up. But they did sign the fight in the second time around, and Leonard was going to fight Roger Stafford, who upset Pepino Cuevas, and then he was going to fight Aaron Pryor when Aaron Pryor fought Aguayo, November '82. Pryor was going to be at the fight with Stafford in Buffalo, New York, and they was going to promote the fight by Pryor jumping in the ring after Ray beat Stafford. But right before that fight, Ray went to the doctor. He was blurry in one vision and retired, so the fight never came off. It was just bad timing, man. Beyond Above Media said, Kirk, favorite boxing movie. I got a lot of them. Somebody up there likes me. The Harder They Fall, Undisputed. I really like Great White Hype was funny. So those are my favorite. Matt Egypt said Floyd Mayweather technique orthodox. Henry King said, Kirk, what you think? You know about Ike Williams and Joe Gans? Yeah, I studied them. Yeah, Ike Williams was a great fighter. So was Joe Gans, man. Joe Gans was the first Black American champion, became champion in 1902. And he was from Baltimore, where Tank is from. You know, great fighter, man, Joe Gans, man. And Ike Williams, lightweight champion. He had that rivalry with Bo Jack. And at that time, the lightweights was great. You had Jimmy Carter, Bo Jack, Ike Williams. I'm missing somebody else. I'm missing somebody. Oh, boy, I hate when I forget something. Well, anyway. Yeah, so that was like a golden period, man. Boxing and barbecue, what's going on? What do you think about Tank and Barrios and who wins? I like Tank, but that's a dangerous fight. That Barrios is a live underdog, man. That's a tough fight. You know, I won't be shocked if Tank lost. Humble Wisdom said, Kurt, what do you think? Who will win between Duran and Bud at lightweight? I got Duran, even though Duran had problems with boxer. I just got a feeling that Duran will win. Auto Complete LLC say, Kurt, you think Tank is going to dominate Barrios? Like everybody's saying, I think Virgil Hunter has something up his sleeve. He's been real quiet. Yeah, Virgil Hunter's a good trainer, man. We'll see if Barrios can fight behind his jab and don't get caught in a brawl with Tank, then it's going to be a tough fight. Tank's going to have to close the distance and break Barrios down with body shots. Sis Strong TV said Rocky will always be my favorite in the Hurricane. Yeah, Rocky is an all-time great movie, man. I like 3 and 4. Robert Bruce said Terence Crawford versus Earl Spence is that the fight I got is fight I want to see. Yeah, me too, man. That is the fight. You have 2 undefeated welterweights, 2 champions in the same division. The boxing guys have given us 2 great fighters at the same time, and they ain't getting it done. Shame on them. Mark Almighty said, Kirk, how do you think Tank will match up with the top fighters at 140? I don't like Tank at 140. I'll have to see if his power translates to 140, but I don't like him against Ramirez or Josh Taylor. So it's going to be tough for Tank, man. The Boxing Plug said, Kirk, I can't see Usyk hurting AJ. When is the last time AJ fought a pure boxer like Usyk that move around? Kirk, can AJ neutralize Usyk movement? Yeah, because I don't think Usyk is the cruiserweight Usyk. He looks different at heavyweight. He with the extra weight, I don't see that them angles like I see when he fought Tony Bellew and when he was in the tournament. I see a different type of Usyk. So weight does make a difference. Boss Red said, Gladiator is mine. Henry King said, Kirk, do you believe David Tua would beat Mike Tyson? They fought. That would have been a tough fight. But what Mike Tyson? I think Mike Tyson would have beat Tua from 85 to 88. Tyson would have beat a lot of people when he can transition from offense to defense. But Mike, after that, Mike would have been vulnerable to a lot of fighters. But the Mike Tyson from 85 to 88 was a different fighter than Mike Tyson in the 90s. Boss Red said, the boxing movie Gladiator with Cuba Gooding Jr. DJ South Florida said, Kirk, what do you think about Bob Arum saying that Terence has cost him a lot of money and all the money that he has lost, he could have bought a house in Beverly Hills? It's just disrespectful. You don't say nothing like that in public to embarrass your fighter. That couldn't have been me, man. I would be like, you know what? You don't got to worry about me fighting again if I don't owe him no fight. My bags will be packed by the door in October. Blake Red said, I think Barrios might give Tank a lot of problems. Tank might have to think more in this fight. Yeah, that's what it comes down to, big fights. Who has the better strategy? Who has the better mind? Who thinks the fastest and the most? Gavin Washington said, do you watch Clarissa Shields fight? Yeah, I saw it. I support Clarissa Shields. Beyond Media said, Ike Abiabuchi put it to two. Man, that was a great fight. Sid Strong TV said, Kirk, do you think F.A. Jabba is overrated? He just have a lack of speed, man, and he's easy to hit. Him and Frank Sanchez is going to be a good fight. I look forward to that. Fly High 89 said, hey, Bob being Bob, like he said himself. Yeah. Mamba Mentality said, agree, don't understand trashing your own fighter in public. Yeah, I don't understand that, man. You don't supposed to do nothing like that. That's having no class at all. True Blue 45 said, Did you see Ugas say he's going to be the co-main event? Nah, in the Spence and Manny fight. But against who? I don't know. That's very interesting. He said that. See, but they probably throw him a bone because I said, with the WBA snatching his title, they was going to throw him a bone, put a couple of zeros at the end of his paycheck, and shut him up real quick. You see, he ain't saying nothing. Pariah said, Tank better have a full tank. That's funny. Yeah, he better. Autocomplete LLC said, yes, Blake, Rush, I don't think he's going to be a cakewalk. Even Floyd said he don't like the fight, but Tank is daring to be great. Yeah, if he knocks out Barrios or dominates him, you can't say nothing about Tank. Tank better stay small. Yup, a lot of people don't understand that, Gavin. Short fighters fighting in close has the advantage. Joe Frazier, Rocky Marciano, Mike Tyson, as short as he was against people 6'5", he still used to bend to make himself shorter and was very effective. True Blue 45 said, yeah, he actually said that today. The Boxing Plus said, Kirk, so is Usyk a blown up cruiserweight fighting at heavyweight? Or a lot of boxing fans were saying a year ago that Wilder's really a cruiserweight fighting at heavyweight. Well, he's a small heavyweight. Once you tip them scales over the cruiserweight, that's what you are. But what I'm surprised is that he's not carrying the weight like I thought he should or was. Evander Holyfield did it the right way. He had all the high tech muscles and the high tech workout, but he did it right. Personal email said, "Do you see Isaac Football Cruz climbing up in ranks and shocking the world at championship?" Yeah, I like Cruz. He's aggressive and strong. Tighten up on his defense because you're aggressive. When you're aggressive, you got to be defensively responsible. He's right in your face. He throws a lot of punches. He's tough. Robe is a choice. Who do you think is a bigger threat for Canelo, Charlo or Benavidez? Benavidez. I like Benavidez' mindset. I don't like Charles' mindset, man. I like Benavidez' mindset, so I'll say David Benavidez. Henry King said, Kirk fantasy fight. Joe Louis versus Joe Frazier. Who you got prime for prime? That's a tough fight. That's a tough fight. I gotta think about that one. That's a good matchup, Henry. That's a good matchup. Joe is one of the very best pressure heavyweights, and Joe Louis can be hit. But Joe had a nice left jab to keep Joe at bay, and he was the better puncher, not power, but as in precision and technique. I will say Joe, but that's a dangerous fight. That's like a pick'em fight. That's a tough fight. If Joe Frazier beat Muhammad Ali that night, will beat Joe Louis. I think y'all giving Barriers too much respect. I watched him and he's okay, but I ain't see enough. I see another KO. It's possible. Tank is I won't be shocked if Tank knocked out Barrios because Tank is a monster. He really is. Slick T said, I think, oh, I read that already. My bad. Gavin Washington said, Manuel Stewart said, when Mayweather fought Corrales, when you small, you better stay small. Use everything in your advantage. Yep. A lot of people don't understand that. It's the short fighter who has the advantage. DJ South Florida said, but Mike Tyson has that peekaboo technique. Renee Box Young said, sounds funny but true. Threw a couple of bones to you guys to shut him up. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what happened. That's why he's not complaining. True blue money. I tell you, money is something else, man. It will make you be quiet in a jiffy. They told him, hey, we'll put a couple of zeros in your paycheck and you're going to get your chance. But we're going to throw you on the undercard and so you can shine. And, we're going to overpay you for this fight and you'll get your chance. You guys, just stay patient. True Blue said Cowboy was hitting Mario pretty good. Mario wasn't fighting long. I think Tank going to work the body. Yeah, Tank works the body. He going to chop Mario's down, man. William Old School Arnett says, smash the like button, people. Yeah, smash the like button. Gavin Watson said, I got Frazier. Soldier said, salute Blue, salute to you. William Old School Arnett said, Kirk, do you watch the old real to real fights? Yeah, man, I grew up watching that. Yeah. I got 12,000 fights on DVD, but when I was like 8 years old, my father used to be at work. I used to put the old real to real fights together myself and turn off the living room light. And my mother used to call my father and work. My father used to be so happy. He was proud because then he knew I was into boxing. Boss Red says Frazier had better footwork. Yeah, Frazier was. I don't think he gets enough credit. Him and Larry Holmes, man. Pariah said Wilder stays behind the jab with that right hand power, he will be unstoppable. He also needs to develop the left hook. Yeah, like Tommy Hearns. That's why Tommy Hearns was the best KO puncher I've ever seen because he could set up his punches very well. Renee Box Young said, Kirk, you think Jaime McGill will ever be the top name? I don't know, man. He was hot at one time. And it seems like his star has dimmed a little bit, but he's dangerous because he's so damn rugged and tough. He would have beat Jared Herb. They would have fought, McGear. But McGear is tough. McGear is going to be a tough out. He's not going to be easy. William Old Score and that says, Sonny listener, George Foreman, what do you think? They used to spar. I'm gonna go Foreman, but that's a tough fight. That's a tough fight. That fight ain't going 7 rounds. That's a tough fight. Either man get knocked out. Mamba Mentality for Life said David Benavidez is that dude. My favorite at 168. Gavin Watcher said, what was the last fight you went to, Kurt? It was an amateur fight in New Jersey. We used to have them at Linden High School, the Diamond Gloves. That was a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. I used to go to a lot of fights, man. But my health is not what it used to be. I'll still be going to fights. In the 80s and 90s, man, I went to Madison Square Garden like over 150 times. And those pro fights. And amateur fights, I used to go all the time. They had them at what's that place on 42nd Street, Manhattan? It's called BB King's. They had a lot of fights there. And they have celebrities like the Real Rock. What was that? Real Roxanne rapper and Ty Mock from the movie Last Track. I met him. He's cool. I used to see a lot of fighters there. Pariah said Tank Power doesn't carry. I think he loses the fight. We want to see. I mean, there's a lot of unanswered questions at 140. Devontae Richardson said, Kirk, I'm speaking on behalf of the chat. We appreciate you. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys, man. I love you guys, man. This is therapy for me, man. You know, I can't go out like I used to. You know, I used to be a road runner, man. So, you know what they say, God closed one door, he opened up a window. And talking to boxing with you guys, this is my window. So you guys mean a lot to me, man. What's that? B-Rab said that Pacquiao ship has sailed for Crawford. He needs to fight Thurman or Porter. Yeah, man, I hope he can muster up one of the or both of them guys, man, because he will be remembered if he beats those guys, man. And he worked. Man, he's a heck of a fighter, man. You know, and it would be, it wouldn't be good for him to not fight none of them guys because then we're gonna say he had an unfulfilled career. Kenneth Howard said, "Kurt Sugar, their story. What's good, my brother? What's good with you? Good with you, Kenneth Howard, man. I'm just chilling on this Friday night, talking this boxing, man. We got Shakur Stevenson tomorrow. So anytime we have boxing, we got playoff basketball, we got baseball. I'm a fan of hockey. I'm a fan of soccer. Everything, man. Let me see. Kenneth said, shout out to everybody in the chat. 100 got watching this every time. Somebody say, Jerry heard our thing about Dragonfly Jones from Martin. Yeah, man, he has no defense, man. Intelligent Savage 629 said, Kirk, if you can put together a super card for one great night of boxing, any fighters today or any mix of 3 to 5 matches, who you got on the card? Woof. It will be okay. Check this out, people. What you think about this, family? There's a triple header card tomorrow night, right? And the first fight is Marvin Hagler versus Jake LaMotta, right? For the world middleweight title. Hagler's the champion. The co-main event will be Sugar Ray Leonard versus Sugar Ray Robinson, right? And then you're going to have another co-main event special, Rocky Marciano versus Jack Dempsey. And the main event, you're going to have Muhammad Ali versus Mike Tyson. How about that? How about that? Will y'all pay to see that? Will y'all pay to see that? Roy Jones? No. I didn't. I was thinking about something else. Marvin Hagler, Jake LaMotta. That's the first fight. Then I'm gonna put Sugar Ray Robinson versus Sugar Ray Leonard. I'm gonna put Jack Dempsey and Rocky Marciano second. And then I'm gonna put Sugar Ray Robinson versus Sugar Ray Leonard. And then I'm gonna put Muhammad Ali versus Mike Tyson. How many pay-per-views will that do? Woo! Can you imagine the build-up with Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali alone? Can you imagine that? Mike Tyson talk about he gonna kill Ali, Ali giving him a nickname, the Squirrel or something. You know, you fight one way and man, that would be some card. That would be some card. And I got another and maybe you can now let me keep the card as it is. Let me keep the card as it is. Oakland man said, I put my whole house on. Elvis Hansen said, Jake LaMotta versus Canelo. Jake LaMotta was tough, man. He will give Canelo fits because he was tough. He going to keep coming and keep coming. But I like Canelo, but Jake LaMotta was one of the toughest fighters that I've ever seen in my life, man. Kim Howard said, wipe your feet before you come inside, people. Blue says, smash the like button, people. Smash the like button. Blue Blood Sports TV back us. Kenneth Howard said, Blue Blood Sports TV back at us. What the another one gets it. Intelligence Having said 629 says sounds fire to me. That's a heck of a card. Combo Breaker said 99 said Tommy Hearns versus Julian Jackson. I like Hearns because he's a better boxer. Hearns can box. Look at Hearns versus Ernie Singletary. He just boxed. The fight wasn't exciting because Hearns used the ring, used the jab. But if you think you think of Hearns as a puncher, but man, can he box? Kevin Howard said, "Let's get these likes up. 1K people, smash the like button." Gavin Watts says, "I can't pick a winner for none of those fights." Ali and Tyson, that would be crazy, man. I'm talking about Nick Prime. Can you imagine the pay-per-views? Diggy Gong said, "Who has better defense, Jared Hurd or the Minnesota Timberwolves?" Minnesota Timberwolves. Oh man. Oakland Man said Don King used to put cards like that on a consistent basis back in the day. Kirk, yeah, hey, Oakland Man. This was called Revenge the Rematches. Check this card out. Azuma Nelson versus Jesse James Leha. This happened. Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. versus Frankie Randall. Who else? Julian Jackson versus Gerald McClellan. And you had Simon Brown versus Terry Nars. All on one card. That was called Revenge the Rematches. What a card. Let me go down. Renee said, "Wow, Mike and Ali will have fought like 3 times just in the press conference before the actual fight." I have to put another fight on there. Another fight will be Salvador Sanchez versus Alexis Arguello. That fight was going to happen. That was going to be Salvador Sanchez's next fight if he wouldn't have died in a car accident. Don King was putting together him and Alexis Arguello. Beyond Above Media said the Klitschko's were solid. Robert Bruce said, "Curry, I want to see Triple G versus Demetrius Andrade. I think it will happen." I hope so. I hope so. What's that? Yakov White says, salute to you. Sean Gibson said, I can't see that. B-Rail or something? 87. Sorry, mispronounced your name. Said that African ain't no joke. Intelligence Savage 629 said, "I can't see Ali showing up outside Mike's house with a tour bus like he did something." Listen, yeah, Ali was something else, man. B-Rail said, my main event, Marquez versus Morales. Beyond Above Media said, Vlad fought in the tie fight with the jab. Seriously, yeah. Live _ life _ real said, "Kirk, salute." Darryl Johnson said, I still believe Lopez will lose against Kambosos. Wow. Ken Howell said, "Stevenson won't be on free TV much longer. Enjoy that young man because he's definitely a beast in making it." Yeah, I mean, I just hope his career goes the way I want it to go, or hope it to go. Robert Bruce said, "I want to see pre-Muhammad Ali, a.k.a. Cassius Clay versus Mike Tyson, the early Muhammad Ali right after he won the gold medal." Wow. That would have been some card. Elvis Hansen said, "Hearns outboxed everybody. Could have handled pressure better." Hagler was like, "Screw this. I ain't trying to fill him out." Yeah. Hagler couldn't fight Hearns like he did Duran. Because Hearns was trying to drop the bomb on him, so he had to go get Hearns. Sean Gibson said, "Hey, Kirk, was Jack Dempsey a cheat?" For what his manager said, yeah. He said he had loaded gloves against Jess Willard when they fought in 1919. He had a bet with somebody. Who was it? I forgot that he would knock Willard out early, and he lost the bet. Every time he hit Willard, that was probably the worst beating in boxing history. Every time he hit Willard, he broke something. Willard had teeth out his mouth, broken jaw, cheekbone, broken ribs, everything was broke. I don't see how he survived. Everything was broke. Yeah, and later on in the book, a former manager said Jack Dempsey gloves was loaded. Elijah Wan man says Showtime is on fire with the boxing documentaries. Yeah, they got the best boxing documentary. Which fighter would you like to see next for the documentary? Henry Armstrong. Henry was a sharp dresser. You know, Henry Armstrong dated Lena Horne, Josephine Baker, and somebody else. Henry was that dude, man. Light-skinned dude, curly hair, wearing the double-breasted suits with the black and white shoes. Yeah, Henry was that dude, man. Henry was a playboy. Jafari Caesar said, I sparred a guy with Tyson's stature and style. I kept him at bay with my blistering jab. That's how, yep. Oakland man said, I miss when undercards were doing that. Yeah, man. 90s had great undercards. Gavin Watson said, man, shout out to Gerald McClellan. Yeah, man, Gerald was something else. Renee Box said, let's keep growing together, fam. Absolutely. We got a good thing going on, man. Sid Strong said, Kirk, TV said, Kirk, who do you think would win between Mike Tyson and George Foreman? That fight always baffled me because I say Foreman then Tyson, Tyson and Foreman. That's a tough fight. That fight ain't going 5 rounds. I give Mike an edge because of his speed. Mike punched in combinations and was very fast, and Mike had a very wicked uppercut. And then I'm thinking about George when he destroyed Frazier. That's a 50-50 fight. I give Mike an edge, but man, if somebody told me Foreman, I can't argue with them. Let me see. Henry King said, Kurt, if Devin Haney was a knockout threat, how would you assess him? Oh, man, he would have been even better because now you got to worry about his power and you have to worry about his speed and athleticism. So, you can't go wrong with power, but it has to be something other than power. That's the trick. You can box and hide your power like Tommy Hearns. Brian Etridge said, Kurt Sugar, peace and blessings. Peace to you. Oakland man say Mayweather, Cotto, Mayweather, Canelo have very solid cards. Yeah. Renee said, Kurt, what do you think about Colbert and Gamboa? Gamboa is becoming a, what you call that? I forgot. I like Colbert in that fight. I don't know why I'll be forgetting a lot of stuff, man. Sometimes I think it's the medication I'll be taking. But anyway, Gamboa is becoming what you call when young fighters, they just feed them the young fighters, and young fighters just stepping stone. Use him as stepping stone because he has a name. Dow Johnson, that super chat, he said, Kirk, what other black fighters should I research from the Jack Johnson era? You can do Dave Holly. Dave Holly was the inventor of the shoulder roll. He fought in the turn of the century. He was a fighter from Philadelphia. Very, very intelligent fighter, like Mayweather. That's who he kind of reminded me of. Not quite as good, but because he had a lot of great fighters, he was the inventor of the shoulder roll. He used to hold his pose like Mayweather and use his shoulder to roll punches. That's the originator of the shoulder roll. Georgie Benton, James Toney, Floyd Mayweather mastered it, but the inventor was Dave Holly in the turn of the century. Gatekeeper too, Boss Red. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mega Slab. Gatekeeper, that's the word I'm looking for. Man, I'm having a Grandpa Simpson moment when I forget stuff. I hate that. I think I'll be thinking too hard and it moonwalk away from me. E-Money 3131 says, salute, good brothers. How great was Willie Pep? Willie Pep was a great fighter. One of the very best defensive fighters. 134-1 in his prime. He won a round without throwing a punch. And Willie Pep was truly a great fighter, man. Great fighter. I got him in my top 10. I got him at like number 8. I should do my top 10. Elvis Hansen said, Kirk, what do you think about Harold Johnson and Frizzy Zivik? Yeah, Harold Johnson, good fighter, very good fighter. Frizzy Zivik, great fighter. Great fighter, Frizzy Zivik. Jewish has some great fighters, Benny Leonard, Kid Kaplan, Lou Ambers, Fritzy Zivik, Lou Tendler, and who else? Maxie Rosenblum. Yeah. Dante Early says Sweet Pea versus Floyd. That's a boring fight. Who you got, Kirk? Sometimes Sweet Pea fought to the level of competition. Diabolis Hurtado, he was dropped twice. He struggled with Rivera. He struggled with this guy from Spain that was hitting him. That was a good fight though. With Sweet Pea was in, it was exciting. I got Floyd, but they wouldn't hit each other. It would be boring like Winky Wright and Bernard Hopkins. That was a terrible fight to watch. Gamboa is a gatekeeper. Yeah, he is a gatekeeper. Kenneth Howard said, Kurt, how long do you see Boots and is running the welterweight division once Spence Porter Thurman leave next year? If they fight him next year. I think Blue, my brother, is back. Blue is back, people. Man, I enjoy the questions, man. I had energy today, unlike the other day. So I kept going like the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah, I was just listening in, Kurt. Just listening in. Yeah, I enjoy it, man. I'm just listening to you answer. I almost
keep
forgot.
Me sharp. They keep me sharp with the questions, man.
Hey,
they
Kurt, I almost forgot. My wife was like, so you ain't gonna go back? I was like, I'm just listening to the phone. I'm like this. Listening, you go, you know. I enjoy it, man. I could listen to you talk boxing all day, man. So
I love it, man. I'll be in barbershops and lounges, man, talking, and people ask me questions, man. But I like asking questions too. So, I just love it, man. Thanks for the questions, people, man. We'll do it again. This has become a segment of mine, man, when Blue has something to do. And it was great. It was great. Thank you.
But we gonna do this from now on at the last 30-minute to 45-minute mark. We'll just let you go ahead and take off unless we got a special guest or something. We'll just let you go ahead because the people want to ask you tens and tens of thousands of questions. We got to have the time to do it. So we'll just make that a staple from now on.
Absolutely, man. I enjoy it, man. The shows, it's just fire, man. Like I said, it means a lot to me, man. With my health declining and me staying home, this is the therapy for me. It's like being out on a block, or because I had a booth downtown Newark, so people used to come by and stuff like that. I used to see fighters. I used to be with Eric Harding, who fought Roy and broke Antonio Tarver's jaw.
Wow.
Yep. He's from Connecticut, but he lived in Newark. He got 5 sons, and they all supposed to have fought, but they didn't do it. But we used to call him E, and he used to come by my booth, man. I'd be like, yo, man, you gave Roy a good fight in your shoulder. He said, yeah, man, my shoulder, because he was awkward. Remember, he was tall, he was long. He gave Roy a tough fight at New Orleans at the Superdome, but he, I wouldn't say quit because his shoulder did bother him. And yeah, Eric Harding, man, light heavyweight.
Wow, man. See, the information never stops, man. Never stops coming. My son just asked me. He said, "Who know more boxing? You or Kurt?" Right where he's downstairs. My son don't really watch boxing. He's getting married next month. But yeah, he don't really watch boxing. But he's who know more? I say, man, he even forgot more boxing than I even know.
Man, y'all give me props, man. I'm not Eric. I just love talking, man, and I'm just glad I've been doing it so long. I'm just glad I can answer the questions. Like I said, I knew something was wrong when I was 7, man. I didn't pay attention. Like a lot of kids, comic books was big growing up in the 70s. Still is. They got what's that, Comic Con, whatever it's called. I was never into that.
Different than what we used to.
Right. I was always into the fighters. Those were my superheroes. And my father was so happy he couldn't believe it. And I used to get these books, these big old thick telephone books, and it was nothing but boxing in it. And I used to read it. I was 8 years old.
Wow.
And that's what, we was married, me and boxing.
Wow. It's a lifelong marriage.
Absolutely. It's a passion that you wouldn't believe, man. And I just,
Brother Boss Red 357 in Super Chat. He said, Kurt, how should I bet on the Shakur fight?
well, I have to know the odds. But when you bet, if you want to win money, you always bet on a big underdog. Not any underdog, because some underdogs have no chance of winning. But I have to see the odds because Shakur is such a big favorite. You got to put down a whole lot of money just to win a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Plus us goddess, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing? Kenneth Howard, what's going on? Combo Breaker 99, The Haven Alexander, Real Talk 90, what's going on? Boxing Guru, what's going on? Yeah, Kurt, man. I just like listening in, man. Listening in. It's cool. It truly is, man. It's a blessing listening to you, brother. It's a blessing.
Oh man, that's all right, man. Like I said, this YouTube boxing thing, man. And when I got on the show, your show is so huge, man. The support and the people, man. And the whole show is just great, man. And we work good together. We have a very good chemistry, so
Great
I'm glad
chemistry.
to be a part of it. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Atlanta's getting blown out, I see. Yeah, but
amazing. And man, Kurt, that game last night had me so upset, man.
I thought we was going to steal it because we played so bad.
Yeah.
I thought we was going to steal it, man. And
Bruce
we
Brown,
came
man.
short.
Bruce Brown he started getting ridiculous. Like, he had a good game, and then he just started thinking he was Kyrie or Kevin Durant, man.
Yeah.
He just started. I'm like, dude, you can't shoot over Lopez, man. Lopez started figuring it out. In the beginning of the game, he was getting that shot up, that little floater. Lopez started figuring it out and timing it. How many times you gonna let that shot get blocked? Justin Alexander, brother in Super Chat. Kurt, do you think Mike Tyson is a little overrated? He never really beat no big names but Trevor Berman.
Mike Tyson was a really good fighter. There was two Mike Tysons. I always say Mike Tyson from 85 to 88 was a really good fighter, but Mike Tyson had a sad career because we never got to see the best of him. When he was getting better, that's when he started to regress with the out of the ring antics. So it's kind of people's going to say he's overrated, and then they're going to say he's one of the best heavyweights. But we never got to see the best of Mike. He robbed himself of his own career.
Mm-hmm.
He was never truly the same in the 90s when he fought Ruddock and all those guys and Holyfield. I thought Holyfield will always beat him because Holyfield was a great fighter himself, but we don't know how good Mike Tyson could have been from 85 to 88. And he got, start messing with Robert Givens and then Don King. And so I don't think he was overrated because I've seen the skill. When you can see the skill, then he's not overrated. But, we have to go by who he beat and how long he was on top. He was the youngest undisputed champion to win it, but he was the youngest to lose it as well.
And you know what I want to ask you, Kurt, before we get off? Keith Thurman, Intelligent Savage 629, brother in Super Chat. He said, Blue and Kurt, salute. What fighters would you like to see Blu-ray working with to up their output? Immediately, Devin Haney comes to mind. That's immediately who I think of. Who you think, Kurt?
Wilder.
Oh yeah,
because the Blu-ray can make a fighter stronger, and plus being a heavyweight. Yeah. Who else? I'm missing somebody.
You know who I would like to see him with too? Jerron Ennis.
Yep, that's a good one. Yep. It seems like Blu-ray just improves fighters, man. So you can't lose being with him. So, Yep.
Now I want to ask you this, right? And people, smash the like button, man. We should be at 1.1K. We ain't even at a K likes. Come on, people. Smash the like button. Keith Thurman said something interesting, right? Now, he kept dismissing Terence Crawford as a fight, the last piece of the puzzle for Undisputed, right? He kept saying it. And then Keith Thurman is a historian in the sport of boxing too. And he explained his reasoning. He said, if you go worldwide, he said boxing is a global sport. He said, so if you go worldwide, he said Asia, he said China, Japan, Asia, they don't recognize the WBO. He says he named a few other places, and he said they don't recognize the WBO. So officially, you only need the three WBC, WBA, and IBF to be undisputed. And then he said they still go by a lot of countries still. Queen 71, peace and blessings, Queen. He said a lot of countries still go by the old 3 belt for undisputed major sanction bodies, and he said some countries don't even recognize the IBF. What's your thoughts on that, Kurt?
Well, I didn't know that, to be honest with you. He's saying Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's always been that's been the case in boxing history, because the flyweight division, the United States, that didn't originate in the United States. That originated in Paris, France in 1910. And Jimmy Wild was champion. And then England in 1946, it moved there. And the United States said, nah, we ain't messing with that. Like the super middleweight division, but the IBF wasn't taken seriously at first. They used to look down on the IBF, and especially the WBO. They, not recently, but when it first came out, it took them 5 years, Blue and Chat, to be legitimized by the boxing world. But I didn't know Asia still today don't look at the WBO, but the WBO, paid its dues, and I look at the WBO as world champion because we're in the biggest market in the world, and this is where Terence Crawford lives. So, if certain countries don't recognize it, then so be it. But if I live in the United States and I was WBO champion, then I would pay homage to that because I'm in the market where I'm in the country where it is recognized.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, he said that you can make a case that, there's still an undefeated champion with a belt, but officially worldwide to be recognized as undisputed, you only need those 3 major sanction bodies. And some countries, you only need the WBC and the WBA to be undisputed. They don't even allow. I think he said India, Asia, a few places he named. He said they don't even allow their fighters to fight for those belts, Kurt.
Wow, that's surprising. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, at IBF and WBO, which came in 83, 88 respectively, wasn't taken seriously. But they did something smart to legitimize the sanctioning bodies. They was pointing people champions. Like the IBF gave Larry Holmes the belt, and Hearns really lost to James the Heat Kitchen, but because Hearns was a legend already, he won the fight, and he was the first WBO champion in 1988 when he got majority decision over James the Heat Kitchen. And what they did, they gave popular fighters their belts.
Didn't they give it to Marvin Hagler too?
The IBF, I believe he did. The IBF did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they didn't want anybody with it. They wanted all the popular fighters with their belts so it could be legitimized. And the boxing writers at that time used to tear them apart. This ain't really truly a belt. And then as the years passed, it became, because a lot of fighters from England had the WBO belt on smash. They were all champions WBO, and then they legitimized it. But I didn't know Asia don't look at that as a true belt. That's news to me.
Lawrence Williams said Junto Nakatani is WBO 112 champion from Japan. Mm. So maybe they're starting to. Maybe they're starting to. Mm. It's interesting though why he said that, because he said he wasn't slighting Terence Crawford.
He always throws shots at Terence Crawford, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Always. Subliminally, he always throws shots. Fight the man. He always throws shots at Terence Crawford.
Mm-hmm. Need to go ahead and fight him.
So that fight is not official yet, right? Thurman and Porter, they talking about it?
Yeah, they're discussing it for the fall. And then Ugas just said that he's fighting as the co-main event on Errol Spence Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, somebody put that in the chat. Remember what I said? They put some. They was going to give him a gift with a big old red bow, and fighting on the undercard. They was going to overpay him so he could be quiet because they snatched that WBA title from him. But they was going to make it up to him that this is boxing business, folks.
They shouldn't. They should have. He should be fighting Keith Thurman.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a huge co-main event. Imagine. But let's get out of here, Kurt.
It's always a pleasure talking this boxing talk. I gotta watch my guilty pleasure, Ready to Love, man. You know, I don't know watch that show, but I love the show, so I'll be turning back and forth to different things. But hey, people, man, it's a pleasure talking boxing. We're gonna do it again. We got Shakur Stevenson tomorrow. Is that on regular ESPN or ESPN Plus?
I think it's on regular ESPN.
Okay, I'm going to see right now, but when we have boxing on Saturday, it changes my whole weekend. You know, and enjoy the Shakur Stevenson fight, everybody. Make sure. Hey, L Dub, did you see the Four Kings documentary, man? When you watch it, get in touch with me, man. It's great. I know you probably seen it already, but everybody, man, enjoy your weekend, man. Enjoy the fight tomorrow. Hey, listen,
Yeah,
we're doing it.
It's on
Okay.
regular ESPN at 10, Kurt.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, you know, we got playoff, we got sports, we got boxing tomorrow. We're coming into a storm. Now, I don't mean weather storm, I mean boxing storm of a whole lot of fights. Can you believe next week is what? Charlo, right? Yeah. And then the week after that.
And Teofimo Lopez next week.
That's right. And then you got Tank, and then you got Lomachenko.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, we coming. We got some great fights. So, everybody, enjoy your weekend. My name is Curtis Anderson, aka Kurt Sugar. It's always a pleasure. Everybody, enjoy your night.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow us on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. You already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.
Peace.